cooked, bro.
I wholeheartedly do not want to talk about football.
Oh no, yeah, you're cooked, bro. Oh no, don't get it twisted. Yeah.
Like this is
which one you want to start off with, bro?
Why do you have Giants gear on right now?
What do you mean?
Wait, who just came through that?
My mom, bro. Oh, she just came through the house with my mom.
Okay. My bad. I thought he was trying to keep somebody
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
he was trying to keep somebody under wraps, bro. You feel me?
Nah, but it's free gear, bro. What you mean? I'm always gonna rock free gear.
Oh, okay.
I got jet shorts on right now. Like
you in New York? You in New York?
No, I'm back in Houston.
Oh yeah, okay. But yeah. Dang, when was the last time we had an episode, man?
Since right before
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago?
Yeah, so which one you want to talk about, bro? Which one you want to go with, bro? Which one?
I want to talk about how the Browns just utterly sold me. And this guy, CJ Stroud, I think we have to have this conversation. This guy has really.
He's top 5, top 6.
Bro, I'm gonna jump the gun. He's having he's having the best start in an NFL career for a quarterback. Him and Patrick Mahomes. He could finish as a top 10 quarterback all the time. I'm telling you. Bro, when you sit here and you see the poise, the decision making, and without Tank Dell too, the dude's dotting it up. I'm just sitting there like, bruh. I'm like, fam, this kid is special. This kid really got that it factor, bruh. That dude really that guy. And I don't see no reason for him not to be finishing as a top 10 quarterback by the time his career ends. I just don't see how he can't. I don't see how.
Dub, he's one of the most accurate deep ball throwers I've ever seen as a rookie. And I've been watching vividly since 2007 when the Patriots went all those years.
Mm-hmm.
He's the most deep ball, accurate. And like you said, he's so calm. He doesn't care that he doesn't care Myles Garrett's on it, like right there. No, he doesn't care, bro. He's just so calm, just poised.
He doesn't fold. Like, y'all don't.
Fold, bro. He doesn't care. Hey, Doug, we also need to have a convo. Nico Collins is a guy.
Yeah.
Nico Collins is a real
Yeah, he is stud right there, bro.
The same way everyone was hyping up DK Metcalf, they better start with Nico Collins.
But you know what? My whole thing is, is the Browns, then their defense, they were blowing terrible coverage.
Terrible.
They were, I don't know what the hell they was doing. What? I told you, I said I'm done.
Oh, I thought you were.
See, you don't listen, bro. That's crazy. My bad. But yeah, bro, like the Browns, like what were they doing? What were they thinking? Like, how do you allow an 70, 80-yard touchdown?
The 76-yard one
on 13 personnel.
Yeah. Crazy. That was crazy.
Joe Flacco insanity run was over with.
Joe Flacco
was cooked.
I had so many agendas.
Yeah, he's not a Hall of Famer anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
Does Joe Flacco deserve to be on the Hall of Fame?
No.
The only way he had a chance was if he would have won this ring.
So why can't he?
Why can't he?
If Eli can make it, why can't Joe Flacco?
Are you crazy, bro? Come on.
Oh my God. I don't even want to have this. I don't even want to have this.
Come on, bro. You know why Eli's going to Hall of Fame.
I don't support that reason.
So you think Joe Flacco's a Hall of Famer, but not all right, bro.
If Eli Manning's a Hall of Famer, I don't understand why Joe Flacco can't be one. If it's mainly because of what they've done in the playoffs. Because Joe Flacco's postseason performances is God tier, bro.
Yeah, it's one of them. Eli got both.
No, he only had 2 games, but in 2014 he had a crazy run too. In 2011 he was cooking in 2011 too. So, and 2010 he was cooking in 2010 too. They just didn't go far.
But that's the point. We're talking about Hall of Fame here, bro. You know.
Yeah,
I'm saying
you know the criteria.
If it's mainly because of what they've done in the postseason, I don't see why Joe Flacco can't be in these conversations. I really don't. He has a ring, and he went on like a Joe Montana run during that ring.
But it's more than just one ring, though, for a Hall of Fame. Because that's why what's Trent Dilfer in the Hall of Fame?
Nah, but Joe Flacco performed way better than Trent Dilfer.
Oh, for sure. But there's a lot more that goes into the Hall of Fame.
Nah, bro, I'm not hearing this. I'm not hearing this.
No. Ooh. We're still talking about the Browns. I didn't want to jump ship.
Hey, Dub.
What?
You still trust them Dolphins?
Huh?
You still trust them Dolphins?
God.
Oh my God.
You know what? Let's get the elephant out of the room already, right? First off, Davon Williams, appreciate you, brother. Start bench cut peak. Keenan, Evans, Odell. Odell's starting every single time.
Odell is starting.
Not even a question.
You know what's crazy?
Keenan and Evans, though, that's where I'm like, it's
That's
tough.
where I know.
About what I say, I'm dead cutting Keenan Allen because you gotta know I used to be a big Mike Evans guy.
I was about to say, I think you're cutting Keenan. I think Mike at his peak was better than Keenan at his peak.
I think Mike may have it slightly over him.
Yeah,
but they're both dogs in their own right.
Odell clears both of them.
Absolutely.
We're gonna talk about Philly later.
We're gonna talk about this.
We need to talk about. Nah, I just want to get it out the way. We can talk about Philly now, Isaiah James. I'm not gonna lie. You know, when your team goes from 10-1 and then goes from 1-6, and they're running high school offenses, and this is why I'm not too upset with Jalen Hurts, because when your offense is that simplified, like, what do you expect defenses to do? Like, that's why coaching, I will down this hill. Coaching is so much more important in football than basketball. It's probably the most important thing, if we're going to be honest. Coaching and scheme, you know, that matters. And Nick Sirianni and our offensive coordinator,
Brian Johnson,
have done a terrible job of setting up our players. You know, it's really bad when AJ Brown is over here setting meetings up for a players only meeting, bro. Like, ain't no conversation you gonna have in that meeting that's gonna make y'all run more complex plays. Y'all suck. Y'all been running the same plays for 2 years now. Well, not 2 years, the whole entire season. Because Shane Steichen, oh my God, he's a mastermind. I love him.
No, that's what I said. That's what I said yesterday, bro, on my show. I said, you know what? So I won't get too nasty. I'm gonna give Jalen Hurts a pass for majority of the season. Majority. Like, there's some games where I'm like, the coaching, I'm not gonna get that. That's on you, Jalen. Like the Seahawks game, nah, that's on you, Jalen Hurts. You played like doo-doo. Like, there were some games that he played like dirt. But I'm just watching these games back, and I'm like, nah, this play calling is bad. Like,
terrible.
J-Rob showed it, bro. J-Rob showed it. What's the name on press box, bro? It was a cover zero all-out blitz. Nobody ran around in the middle of the field. Not a single person. Nobody ran a slant. Nobody ran a post. Nobody ran nothing.
And you know what? I'm a believer of homegrown talent, of building up from the organization. But this ain't it. I'm not gonna lie. There's exceptions. And this Nick Sirianni. And another thing is, I don't think Nick Sirianni is like a bad dude. I don't think people like is in the locker room and they don't like him. I think a lot of people do like him, but you can like somebody and them not be a leader. From that head coaching spot, I think what they're really lacking is a vision. Really lacking in vision, really lacking in, you know, you got Dan Campbell, you got Mike Shanahan, you got Mike Vrabel, you got Mike Tomlin. They galvanize around those guys. Nick Sirianni, they like him, but they don't really they don't galvanize around him. He can't really command the troops. And that matters. So me personally, I think we got to let him go.
I mean, if y'all fired the only coach to ever give y'all a Super Bowl, I'm not tripping if you fire Nick Sirianni. I don't care. I just feel like, bro, like, y'all have too much talent to be losing like that.
Too much.
Like, bro, because you know I was with y'all for the whole season.
The whole year.
And I knew once I went to the last game of the season and we spanked y'all like 32-10, I'm like, oh, nah, this is bad.
I knew the Bucs were going to win.
Yeah.
This is bad. Like, I can't, there's no, if you can't explain it. Like, Brian Johnson, Shout out to him. He wanted to help me get off of that Florida. You gotta go. Nick Sirianni, you gotta go. Like, this is bad.
And
like,
you heard Jason Kelsey contemplating retirement?
Oh, he's retired.
Yeah, that was coming though. That was coming though.
So we're not gonna have Jason Kelsey no more. Our Super Bowl chances is like, oh,
I'm not gonna lie,
I
Joe.
don't know.
There's 2 coaches y'all need to hire, like either or.
I keep seeing it in the chat.
Bill Belichick or Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, that's what I'll say.
Drowsy said Derek Henry and I don't want to say Derek White. Derek Henry and Mike Vrabel to the Eagles. I think that'll be perfect. Now, even if we don't get Derek Henry, Mike Vrabel to the Eagles, I think that's exactly who we need. Pay him whatever he wants because Mike Vrabel, that is a phenomenal coach right there. That is a guy that can definitely galvanize the troops, and especially with his rushing attack, that he can sit here and pose with the Eagles, bruh.
I'm not gonna lie. Mike Vrabel could probably talk Jason Kelsey into playing one more year.
Maybe.
I just it's a nasty question, but I'm just asking because the trajectory of the Eagles, I don't know how it's gonna go, especially with like James Bradbury playing like how he did all that. When do you start to worry about Jalen Hurts' contract? Like how much of it could be a detriment because he got the bag and that can mess up you signing potential guys in the future. So does that worry you? Because I think he got 5 years, $275 million. So he almost got $300 million. Like,
yeah. So the thing is, I mean, but that's everyone.
Yeah,
like that's Mahomes. That's Burrow. That's everybody. Allen, if they restructure his, so that's every single quarterback. So. Like, how can I really I think the quarterbacks are just overpaid in general, in my opinion. I just think they get way too much money. So, but this is an issue that every team's going to fall under. So I can't really criticize them that much when this is something that every team's going through, you know?
Yeah, that game was crazy, though. Shout out Baker Mayfield, though, bro. I ain't going
Baker.
You know what it was? You know how sad it is? I was so disappointed. I'm watching these games, and I was so disappointed, Trent. We were down by 10. I turned off the game. I did not care what happened. I knew we were losing. The way everything was going, the way Baker, Mayfield, and everyone, they were just
Baker.
Oh
this Baker
God.
season, this Baker season is literally what y'all wanted Geno Smith to have. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all want to have this season for Baker is literally Geno Smith last year, and they won a playoff game because they could potentially. Because I don't think they've beaten the Lions. They could potentially go to the NFC Championship, and nobody would have thought. If somebody would have told us that the Bucs would be in the NFC Championship, we would dead laugh in your face.
Laugh after losing Tom Brady and getting Baker, we would laugh.
Yeah,
bro.
What happened?
This is nuts. The 9-8 Buccaneers defeated the Eagles. I just can't believe this. Still,
it's crazier for me because I think about it, and it's like. This doesn't even look like a 10-1 team. The way y'all were playing the game, I have to go back and watch the film because there were some plays that I was just watching y'all on the offensive side, like Jalen Hurts throw the ball, and I'm just like, this is not the same Eagles team that we thought earlier in the season because I felt like it's just after that big 40, after the Jets lost, we weren't really concerned, and then the 49ers loss hit, and then it just was like a snowball effect, and y'all completely collapsed. It's just I was more amazed because I had the Bucs winning this game because I didn't think the Eagles. I thought it was going to be close. I didn't expect the Buccaneers to go in there and just stomp a mud hole and beat y'all that badly because majority of the call, like I'm not trying to say like with Sirianni. My biggest thing is I think a lot of people are putting this situation and a lot of fans are trying to say fire Sirianni. I kind of still have my hand in the up. I'm still 50-50 on it because I understand, yes, it's probably the best move if y'all want to move forward. But with the amount of talent that y'all have, I don't know if that's the best option for y'all future because it's just so weird because the collapse was just so crazy. I think a lot of people didn't expect it to be like this bad. That's my big thing. Yeah. But shout out to Baker, though. Like Baker Mayfield, man, if anyone deserves comeback player of the year, man, if he could get this, it's him.
Bruh,
it's going to DeMar Hamlin.
I know it's going.
Like, I know what? That's wrong. That's wrong.
I know it's going to DeMar.
Okay. I know. Okay, Dub. I know.
Bro, I don't care.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm to the point.
I don't care.
Think it's wrong.
I don't care that he died on the field.
They should give it.
I don't care that he died on the field. He is not performing like the best person that's comeback player. I'm serious.
You know why I agree with you? You know why?
Okay. I thought you were gonna say I was nasty. Okay.
This is why I agree with you, Trent. The Panthers had Baker Mayfield at scout defensive end last year.
I saw that.
And he just beat the team that was in the Super Bowl in the playoffs.
Okay, here's the thing,
what are we talking about?
Come on.
Come on.
There's no way. There's just no way. You can't make that up. They thought he was going to be out the league.
He'd rather be doing scout team or almost dying.
It's not a choice. It wasn't a choice.
I get it, but he died on the. I'll put it like this: he died on the field and got a tackle. It's over with.
But what has Damar Hamlin even done this year?
He got a tackle. It's over.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's all he had to do.
Yo, you can say you don't care. It don't even matter. I understand.
I'm arguing. That's the issue. I'm mad about that.
They should have co-offensive rookie like Puka and CJ Stroud. They should have co-comeback player of the year.
If they honor Damar Hamlin for comeback, like they just honored him, cool. So you can give the award.
It's not no honoring. Listen, I don't care that you died on the field, bro.
You don't care?
No. You did not sit here and play great. You are not a great player. You did not have the best comeback season. We just got to be real. And that's not wrong. Just because you died on the field does not mean that you get to deserve an award just because of that. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter to me. I'm sorry. You got to perform. Okay? You have to.
Dub, you have to get the job done, right?
Yes. He ain't getting the job done. He ain't performing like Baker. Baker's crazy.
That's bro. I understand. That's why I said if you want. I think.
And that sounds crazy. I need somebody to clip that. But that's insane.
I think Lamar should get honored for comeback player of the year.
I think it should be co-comeback player.
No, why do you give him co? Why do we give him part? This is where the old head. This is where the old head comes out of me. This is where the old, because I'm about to turn 25, so I'm about to hit that threshold of I'm entering the old head stage. That's that little sensitive that's that sensitive participation trophy. Well, let's make him a co just because he died. No.
That's crazy.
I'm not hearing that. I'm not hearing that. You be easy, brother.
That's crazy.
Like, I'm not hearing that.
I'm seeing y'all in the chat talking about some Naheem Tua had a freak accident. Did it? Yo, y'all about to get me tight. Because Tua looked crazy. Tua had a crazy injury. He did not die on the field. DeMar literally.
Tua was throwing up gang signs. You going to talk about he not getting? Come on.
Okay, yes.
This dude could tell left from right in that moment. He was stuck. He seen the lights and he seen God coming down. He was like, God?
Okay,
not today. Like, come on.
The thing is, though, we know Tua was messed up throwing gang signs. We know Naheem's injury was crazy. Like, but I just think when you have to put an emphasis on somebody literally dying on the field, like he got come back to life. He literally got saved, and then he played the game. Like, bro, you have to give him comeback player.
No, because it's a clone.
He's
like,
an exception.
Let me not do that.
Oh my God. Yo, this just went crazy.
A clone is crazy.
You remember how people were doing that? That was insane. I didn't understand. Like, that was crazy to me. Shout out to Drowse for becoming a member. Also, merch is definitely available for you guys to tune up, get into. Always remember to be a member on this channel as well. And always remember that you can also send super chats via Cash App and PayPal. Talking about Damar Hamlin, talking about the Eagles. I want to ask you guys before we move off of the Eagles. We gotta have a conversation with somebody, Sir Dookie Jones, about him being right the whole entire year.
He was right the whole time.
Yeah. Dead right the whole entire year and early. Where is can you send early the link?
Yeah. Monta, yeah.
Send early the link because I gotta talk to my guy early, man.
Facts, man.
But bro, that's insane.
I just like you and Trent said, they have way too much talent to just do that shit that they did. Mm-hmm. Like that was bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like Bradbury. Oh my God, he got
out of the league. No, out of the league. Like I'm being serious. Out of
Bradbury
the league.
Got to go.
Gotta go.
Yeah, he's gotta go.
Bradbury got to go.
Gotta go.
Like
Gotta
that
go.
was pathetic.
Bad. Like bad.
And you know
got
what?
benched.
He was getting cooked last year too. He was
Mm-hmm.
getting cooked last year, especially in the Super Bowl.
He held.
But-
I mean,
Bro, I can't. There's nothing to say.
I know it's just weird to process because from where we saw them right when they went 10-1, like I said, to the slump that they had, like that was this bad. It's just shocking overall. I completely get it because I'll be honest with you, if people told me that the Eagles were gonna have only have one win in the month of December and then get blown out by Tampa Bay, I would have called you insane. And the way they've just been playing right now, it's just like I'm the same way, and it's just like I would have lost words because I don't know what happened.
I want to talk about. Did you see what Shannon Sharp said about Mike Tomlin?
what did he say? I did not see.
It was the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I
He
saw.
said-
I saw.
You
it.
saw that too, right?
I didn't see it.
Missed.
What
Uncle
did he
missed.
say?
I can't.
What did he say? No. What did he say? What did he say? I didn't.
He
listen.
was like,
Oh, go ahead, Doug. Yeah.
he was sitting here basically, and I'm paraphrasing here. He was sitting here paraphrasing. He was sitting here saying, Mike Tomlin, we know what you could do. But he's like, it seems like it's just time to move off. The Steelers are about winning championships, and you have been losing for years. You haven't won a chip in so long. Sometimes it's time for a change of scenery. And in my head, I'm like, what BS are you spewing right now, bro? Like Mike Tomlin, the Steelers would have been worse if they didn't have Mike Tomlin for this long.
Cook.
Because they have no, and I mean absolutely no offensive line. They've been
None.
battling that for years. Once Big Ben was getting out the league, they had nobody to replace him. Had to pick up Kenny Pickett, where I don't even think they really wanted him.
They're gonna draft a quarterback.
They're going to draft a quarterback. So I'm
Mason
on my head.
Third stringer, and then we're in the playoffs. Like, what are we talking about? Mike Tomlin, bro.
Like you're criticizing Mike Tomlin for making a crap scenario serviceable.
Yo, Dub, you're cooking right now. You know why you're cooking? They were hyping up the coach for the Browns. Coach of the year, made the playoffs with fifth-string quarterback. But everyone's shitting on Mike Tomlin for making the playoffs with Kenny Pickett.
That's kind of different.
How?
It's Kenny Pickett. I'm taking Joe Flacco over Kenny Pickett.
Of course.
Yeah,
But hindsight is crazy. Because you got to
I'm taking
understand.
the short. I'm taking so many people over Kenny Pickett. I'm taking bench quarterbacks over
Evan
Kenny
Stefanski
Pickett.
got praised because he had PJ Walker in. He had
he's terrible.
PGR was still in.
He's terrible.
And they were still winning games though. They were still doing phenomenal things. That they shouldn't have won 11 games this year at all. Just like how the Pittsburgh Steelers, how many games they won this year?
I think they won 9.
I don't think they should have won 9. I kind of feel like
they needed to win their last 2 and they won their last 2.
I kind of feel like it's 50-50 though how people feel about Steelers fans. Because I hear the people that be saying, "Oh, Mike Tomlin should still be getting praised for taking these teams like that doesn't have that many crazy talent to the playoffs." But it's also the other side where, I mean, I feel like because I remember J-Rob saying this. They didn't come. I feel like they didn't come prepared after Big Ben retired. Like they weren't prepared.
Okay,
That
I can agree with.
That's why I think they drafted.
You got to think about it. And listen, think about it. They've had some crazy talent, and they still the triple Bs: Le'Veon, AB.
But you know what's the crazy part about
and
that?
They still losing.
It's been a reverse though, because the Steelers back then. This is why Mike Tomlin deserves praise, because when he knows what's going, he knows how to really commit. Back then, the offense was great, but the defense was crap. Fully committed to the offense. Defense, it is what it is. We had to pick up those pieces.
Usually when you have a great offense or a weak or a solid defense, and a crazy defense and a solid offense, it was always back and forth.
It was either one or the other.
I feel like this though, they have a perfect time for this year because I mean, this is going to be the year of teams reaching on quarterbacks. I don't think Michael Penix is a day one guy.
Trent, they don't need to do that. All they need to do is sign Kirk Cousins.
But you think they're going to
That's all they need to do.
I thought about that, but it's like, do we really want to? Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like
because they know
he's in his late 30s.
They need a future. Kirk Cousins is about to be 36 at one point. So you won't have to you go try to get JJ. Or I don't think Michael Penix.
Well, they should get a quarterback. What pick do they have?
I think
18, 19, 20.
So I do think they should get a quarterback, but they should get a quarterback and get Kirk Cousins, similar to what Jordan Love.
Oh yeah,
Jordan Love.
Yeah.
That's what they should do.
I think they have
Get
the
Kirk.
20th pick.
Get Kirk for short-time success, and then you have your future on the back end. You feel me? And that's what the Steelers should do. But Shannon Sharp has been tripping because Boy Wonder said it here. Shannon Sharp, Uncle Sharp, been BSing lately.
Oh yeah,
Y'all see what he said about Jameis Winston? That blank was disgusting.
I didn't like that either. I
didn't like that either.
So basically, what Shannon Sharp said, I pulled up. He said it was not about It's not about losing. It's about winning. The Steelers haven't won a championship in a very long, playoff game in a championship in a very long time. So does Mike Tomlin want to start over or part ways? Is basically what he said. So I'm just paraphrasing this. My thing with it is with Mike Tomlin, I get it if you want to think that that's the solution, but I think it's majority. I think it's more of the quarterback because we already said, when Big Ben was retired, they didn't have somebody that could fill that role like Big Ben was doing on that team. So they drafted Pickett. Turns out he's not the player that they thought he was going to be. Then you have Mason Rudolph back there, who's an okay. I'm not saying Mason Rudolph's bad. He was good for the position, but he wasn't the thing that they needed. So I think they need someone to get in the draft. But I think too much of the blame is being put on Mike Tomlin because of because they haven't won a playoff game in such a long time. They've been pushing the agenda that they think it's Tomlin's fault when it's not him. It's the talent that he has to work with. Because I felt like if he had a lot better, because I think the talent they have is great. If he had a better quarterback, I think they could do a lot better in the playoffs. But
the thing is with Shannon Sharp, and he just coming up from the old heads, bro. He just still got that mentality. Because even the stuff with Jameis Winston, Shannon Sharp he's still on that old head timing, bro. He still got that old head way of thinking, arguing things like accolades. I remember when he was talking with Chad Ochocinco talking about, was it running routes? And he was like, this guy got like 14,000 yards. What you got? He said, no, I'm talking about my talent.
He was
Ocho's like my talent.
I think he was saying Ocho was trying to say that he was the best route runner.
Uncle's a stats merchant though. Uncle's a stat merchant.
He is for sure. He's a stat casual. I'm not gonna lie.
A lot of just players that played back in the day, or even players in the 2000s, just a lot of athletes. Because sometimes there's a lot of them who just stat watch. Of course, they can break down the game. Of course, nobody not question that. But there's a lot of
change that name.
I can't do that.
There's a lot of people who stat watch, bro. That's what I figure out with a lot of people listening, especially talking to a lot of older coaches, older athletes.
But you gotta understand though, that's how they got paid, man. So if you used to play the game, they ran off numbers. Who in their mind, that's who's cooking. Who got the numbers? Who's 1,500 yards? Who's 3,000, 4,000 yard passing? Listen, again, and they're not the only ones because owners do the same thing. Like I said, we all talk about Dan Marino. When you start really running them numbers down, boy, Dan Marino was a fraud.
But the thing is, so early, you used to
say
Dan Marino was like that, though.
You said what?
How you fraud? You said Dan Marino was like that.
Never said Dan Marino was like that. I always said he was a fraud. I said for his era is why we loved him so much because he was the quintessential first one to really do it like that. But Dan Marino had a lot of 20-plus pick seasons.
Yeah, I know.
That can't fly today. You can't have 5 or 6 20-pick seasons and be labeled a top 5 quarterback.
Thank you. I agree with that. Thank you.
Yeah, I had to go back and see those stats. And
but
y'all are right.
But yeah, that's just
ain't no way you a Hall of Fame quarterback with a 53. If you threw 53% in today's game, you would be Zach Wilson.
You are. But I was saying though, to go back to the Shannon Sharp comments, I mean, it's again, I let old head slide sometimes. Like that Jameis Winston comment, that's just him being an old head.
Why we let old head slide? Why we let these old heads be wrong?
I don't like the comment he made about it.
Some people were.
You got Chilltown saying nonsense like JT's this guy. People just let it slide because he's an old head.
You gotta say some players were.
Wait, what did Shannon Sharp say about James?
Okay, so I'll tell you this. Look,
today, bro.
He called him a loser. Wanted to blackball him out the league, saying he shouldn't get a job. Just because he audibled to get Jameis Winston, a guy that led the league in touchdowns the year before.
That's the Saints play the Falcons.
Yeah, when they. But first of all, Jamal Williams ain't got a touchdown all season, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's
Shannon
what
Sharp was like, if that was me.
They were talking about that incident. Oh yeah, no, Shannon Sharp was wilding for that. Bro.
I said some players were coached a certain way. So that's why he wasn't really feeling that. Like Michael Irvin, he's like, bro, if he needed a touchdown to get $1 million, I'm giving him the touchdown. Some players were coached a certain way, and I feel like that. I think Shannon Sharp just came from a strict.
But Shannon Sharp calling for this man to not get a job is insane.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's crazy. You can disagree,
especially when Bill Belichick is the king of keep your foot on the pedal.
Exactly.
I've seen Bill Belichick pushing touchdowns that don't matter. Bill Belichick definitely watches the spread.
Early, do you know how many times I've seen Bill Belichick drop 40, 50 points on my Dolphins?
Oh, yeah, he's done that.
I've seen it at least 8-9 times. Like, come on.
Yeah, that boy.
It was a game a couple years ago when he played the Giants, and I know Bill hated the Giants because they lost him to the Super Bowls, and I had money on the spread. And boy, they were up by like 17. And when they got to like the 10-yard line, they could have just kneeled the ball.
Hey, chat.
And your man Bill threw that thing in and helped me win like 3,000. I was excited that day.
Chad, I'm with it. Stop letting old head slide 2024. I'm tired of y'all being. I'm tired of y'all being nice to Stephen A. because Stephen A. talks about basketball like he's just reading off accolades. I'm tired of Shannon Sharp talking about stuff because he be reading off accolades like he just loves NFL football reference and basketball reference. I'm tired of everyone letting these old heads slide just cause. There's a few old heads I like. The world, y'all get mad at Kenyon Martin where he says some BS about Kyrie Irving being the best. Y'all gotta keep that same energy and cook those other guys for saying some BS too, because they be saying some nonsense. Like, what are we talking about?
I will say the one that
Chitchat be saying some nonsense. I love Chitchat. Chitchat be saying some nonsense, and I'm one of the only few guys that really get on. He be saying some BS, and y'all let it slide. Y'all gotta stop doing that.
Hold on. Let me back that up on Dub. Whoa!
Nick,
Let me say this. The TikTok loves my guy Chilltown, so they're not gonna do that, Dub. That's why.
Nah, they're gonna do it. We're gonna make them do it.
Listen, Chill is the handsome OG. I'm gonna be honest with you. But if you really did a compilation of Chill's takes, he goes against himself. I think he really forgets what he says sometimes. Like, he'll say something and then go against it, and only like Mars and them would be like, "Well, but or Ticket would be like, did you say this?" And he'd be like, "I might have said that." Like, yeah, you did say that actually. Like, he goes against his own takes, or he'll say something for one player, but in the next player it don't apply.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I could talk him about CP3 and John Stockton and
Did you see because the one that really got me tight though was Shannon. Did you see the whole DJ Moore situation? When DJ Moore
I actually didn't see that.
So DJ Moore was on a Mama's pod and he was like in the offseason, I think he was probably playing, but he was like, I don't work out. Like, he literally said, I'll be in I'll be in Disneyland for the whole offseason. And they was talking about it. Basically, they was talking about it. Basically, Chad Johnson started going. I was like, I know what DJ Moore don't got. He don't got no Pro Bowls and All Pros, bro. Why you got to take it there, bro? Like, DJ Moore's still a top 15 receiver. He's still nice. Like, you don't got Shannon Sharp.
DJ Moore just plays in an era where like it's hard.
He takes things. No, this is what things. Shannon Sharp takes things too literal sometimes. He takes things too serious. Like,
but Julio said he never worked out. He don't stretch. DK came out and said he only eats candy. Damn near like
I think DK was on Shannon Sharp's show when he said he literally gets Skittles, lifesavers, and coffee.
His diet is terrible.
Oh, it's
6-pack.
I mean, Stephen A. Smith.
Yo, you know what? Wait. Repeat that.
What?
Trent, what'd you say?
What?
Who eat all that food?
DK. He literally said like in the morning. He eat like
a pound of gummies. Like
it's like a pound of gummies.
Crazy amounts of candy.
So y'all said Ocho Cinco's right.
Well, with the science thing with the food,
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Nah, but Now, Dub, let's since Early's here. Early, you might as well get your victory lap on Dub. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man.
Wait. Before we go, I am curious. I want to ask you guys something, right? Because I'll be hearing Ocho Cinco talk about that science versus like the food and stuff. I'm not gonna hold you. He be making a lot of sense. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like talking about
food can help.
Yeah,
but you are naturally gifted, and if you are naturally gifted at times, it don't matter what the hell you're able to eat. You could do and be whatever you want.
Yeah, but some
you
bodies ain't the same.
But what you are made for, you are made for. There's nothing that's gonna change that. Now you can sit here and overeat and become, overweight and everything. That's different. But when you're healthy, you're getting over there. You're an athlete. Like, if you're made to be a great route runner or a great physical specimen, there ain't no diet that's going to sit here and change that aspect of your life. I understand what he means by that.
That's also like genetics and body type. Like,
Ocho is super blessed.
Bob is what? 6'8"?
Ocho had a natural talent.
How big is Big Ox? 6'8"?
Yeah, Big Ox like 6'9".
6'8". Yeah, no, like 6'8".
If you, especially in basketball, I know 6'9" dudes who are stiff like Big Ox and can't move, and then I know 6'9" dudes who are Paul George. Like, that's just your body moves differently.
But yes.
Yeah, it just depends.
So, but that's Ocho's point. His point is that the McDonald's ain't gonna affect how you gonna play. It's either you got it or you don't got it.
No,
exactly.
No, because Keon Coleman for Florida State says he eats like 2 McChickens, a large fry, and 20-piece chicken.
Keon Coleman's pregame meal is nasty.
So McFlurry.
And the McFlurry.
This is where I see what Ocho's saying. Well, yes, I think food can help you, but at the end of the day, if you were made to be good at something, you are going to be good no matter what. You can eat McDonald's and a McChicken every single day. That ain't going to stop you from getting 100 yards a day or 80 yards. Ain't no diet plan is going to keep you from getting that 50, 60, 70 yards. It's either you got it or you don't got it, sir.
Nah, but I think also, too, when you're a workout warrior and you're in the gym crazy, then a lot of that honestly doesn't matter because you're working it off anyway. Like, you can't eat bad and just not do nothing now. Let's get something clear.
That is a fact.
Guys like DK and them, these are workout warriors, man. You guys are not just
see how DK's doing. You know he in the gym.
That's almost like Shaq. Like, honestly, if Shaq did have a better diet, he would have lasted longer.
But Drake, I want to go to this. Eating good prolongs your career.
That's true.
I don't think so. Because I know people that take care of their body and get hurt all the time. Eat good and everything. I just think there's people who are naturally just more brittle than other people, and people
are we saying LeBron has a good diet?
Say LeBron and Tom Brady
from a different world.
I think LeBron is more superhuman than his diet.
What about Brady?
I think he is naturally gifted.
Brady's the same way.
Tom Brady had a witch on. Tom Brady had a witch on his side for his whole career.
That's crazy.
I really think the reason why LeBron doesn't know his dad is his dad. I think LeBron dad might be like Superman. Like I think LeBron dad might be from Mars. That's why he don't know him. He said he might be Kalal. I think LeBron really could save burning buildings and lift cars, but he's selfish as hell and he just plays basketball. But he really could be a superhero. Same way I really think Steph Curry doesn't really shoot with his hands. I think Steph Curry has telekinesis. He just won't tell nobody. And he could go 10 for 10. But if he did,
that's crazy.
It'd be too suspicious.
I'm telling y'all,
like 6 for 10.
People could follow those diet plans like Brady and LeBron to a T, and I promise you, not a lot of people is going to sit here and have that same type of longevity. They could do all of that, everything that they've done.
That I actually agree with.
You're genetically made for that. I think some people.
It's a mixture of both. It will help, but also your genetics does matter.
Yeah. That's my point.
Do y'all believe that some people are just superhuman? Like I don't want to say
yes.
What I'm saying.
Yes.
In the Bible, there are superhumans that walk this earth. I do believe that if LeBron ever got hit by a car, the car would crash around him.
That's crazy.
Like I swear to God, I think LeBron's head car, he's just selfish. He could be like saving families and buildings, but he won't do it. And he's just selfish. That's what I think it is.
Humble.
He's selfish.
He's just selfish. Like, think about it. If you guys had telekinesis, would you go be the greatest pitcher or thrower of all time, or would you help people with your telekinesis? Like,
not gonna lie,
I would do everything.
I don't know.
Play baseball, football, and I'd be the greatest shooter to ever live.
I would do everything, bro.
Early, I'm gonna tell you like this: if I actually had superpowers, the last thing I will be thinking about
saving people
is helping you. Sorry, Mo.
Like, guys, did you guys see? Like, yo,
That's
guys,
bad.
I wasn't
That's
gonna-
actually
I
bad.
wasn't gonna
watch,
say-
I would not be. I would not be a hero.
I mean,
Did y'all watch
You wouldn't
Falcon
be
and
a
the Winter
hero?
Soldier?
Wow.
The Falcon and Winter Soldier series on Disney.
I would protect my own interests and the people I care about.
Like, if y'all watch Falcon and Winter Soldier, these dudes save lives, and he went to get a loan from the bank, and they was like, "Yeah, you ain't got a collateral." Like, I saved the world. I can't get a loan from the bank. Like, no, I'm not helping the world out.
See, that's why
I would
That
be
is
like, if
insane.
I was Superman, I would make you pay a fee.
But
Like,
that's
you
the thing.
like
You know
18
what?
years
You know what? That's
to
the
save
thing
the
with me. I'll be a superhero, but best believe I'm stealing some money too. Not gonna hold you.
No, you know, ain't no stealing money. I'm the guy
I'll
who, like,
steal
if
money.
someone's falling from a building, I'm
1000%
like,
steal money.
come on, put it in my cash app.
If I had telekinesis, go to that ATM. Thank you very much.
But Dub, you
Take
don't
it home
have
with
to
me.
do that. Literally,
I want
you
to.
have to pay me to save people. That's it.
I'm on.
No,
I
I'm
need
not.
a deposit.
I don't need somebody to pay me to save somebody, but I'll save people. If I'm not getting rewarded for it, cool. Let me go to the ATM real quick.
But if you're like Superman, when you walk into a bank, they're like, "All right, man, how much you need, man? This don't hurt us." Like, yeah, all right, cool. Like,
Hey, wait, we're going to.
I could tear this bank out, but
I am trying to hear. I ain't like that's gonna be a bad day.
I'll be right there.
I'm trying to hear early go on this little victory lap. Go ahead, bro. Talk about the
so,
Eagles.
man, oh man, listen, man. Damn, I wish I could clip it up right now. I wasn't prepared, but if I was, it was a time, man. Man, you know what's? I come to PC, right, and I'm arguing with Dub. You know, Dub's an Eagles fan, and you know, a lot of y'all guys too. Like, I won't say any names, but a lot of y'all was Team Eagles. They were the team to beat. I was told because they went to the Super Bowl last year, they were the team to beat. But I said, if you actually watch the Eagles games, these guys are frauds. Their defense is bad. They're in shootouts every game. You can't really trust Jalen Hurts the way you want to. And I was tripping. I remember specifically before they played the 49ers, all you guys was against me. I was by myself, and y'all said I was tripping. I came out and said the Eagles were frauds, and y'all said, see, this is something I'm talking about, Earl. You always go too far. So I asked you guys, now that we are in the playoffs and Baker Mayfield is still in the playoffs after the Eagles game, was I tripping then? Was I going too far?
Nah.
No.
Nope.
You know what it was? I heard. You know what it is? It was the fandom in me, and I heard the truth. And I heard the truth in what you were saying, but I just can't let it rock. No, I just can't let y'all just talk about my team like that. You know, and I was just like, just combating it. You know, I was just chatting. You know.
You know, for me, it's just like this. Like, man, I always say, man.
I heard your points because I use those same points to criticize the Milwaukee Bucks in the same season. I was using the same exact points. But whenever football came around and the Eagles came around, I was like, nah, they're not the same.
It's just funny to me, man, because again, if you watch, like, listen, Shannon Sharp says something that I definitely agree with. I know y'all was going on Coach,
He indifferent.
But man, listen, man. When he says that what you won't accept in a loss, you shouldn't accept in a win. So, oh man, we had to shoot out with the Eagles. I mean, with the Redskins, but we won by 3. But you should blow the Redskins out. Oh man, we went to shoot out with the Vikings, but we won by a touchdown. But you shouldn't accept that because if you lost, that would be a bad game. I think a lot of the things you guys did was accepted because you were 10-1. You were winning games, barely winning games, but winning games. But at some point in time, it's like, listen, man, it's a situation where like you can. And Shannon Sharp said this too. I'm still his take. He said that you might have a car, right, and the red light is on. You know, the check engine light is on, but the car keep driving good, so you're gonna keep driving it, and you're gonna keep driving it, and you're gonna keep driving it until one day you get in your car and it won't start up. And you go, damn, I should have took care of that check engine light 6 months ago. Well, your check engine light was bigging like a mug, Dub, and y'all was just driving that Eagles bandwagon, man. And then one day, Baker Mayfield came in and started up, and it wouldn't start up. So, hey, man, I just feel like a lot of things need to be done for the Eagles, man. They were frauds all along, and I said it. A lot of people came out to be frauds, honestly, man. Listen, at the end of the day, too, man, I think that we got to agree that Jordan Love is a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts, man. I know it's hard. I know it's hard to accept, But if you, as a football fan, and there's some real football fans that really watch football, you know, I like you see 5 guys. If you are going to tell me when you watch film of Jordan Love, if he didn't play for the Eagles, damn the play calling. The play calling is bad.
Nah, you can't. No, you can't do that, bro.
Wait. Stop.
Yeah. I know where he's going.
Early. You got to stop.
Wait, let me get in on this.
Go ahead.
But guys, let me just say.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on. Now,
Hold up.
if you had to pick a quarterback, who you picking?
Stop.
Wait, I'm still picking Jalen Hurts. This is what I need to say. To your point early, yes, cool. You got your victory lap.
There it is. Early, he went too far.
Yo, look, I already told you. You got your victory lap on this. The issue that I had with people trying to like throw the.
Yeah, hold on, real quick.
Somebody mic is crazy.
It might be early. real quick.
Early.
Yeah, it was.
I just muted you.
Right, it was.
It's like crackles in the background. Yeah. It's like popcorn or
it
something.
It sound like Rice Krispies. That's crazy. But
he's talking to himself. You're muted.
Look, this
Early the one dude. And after going to that game with you guys, Trent, I've noticed something about Early. Early don't shut the hell up.
At all.
No, bro, he does not stop talking.
I thought I was bad.
Bro, when I say me, Trent, because it was cold out, so we was inside. But, bro, whenever the conversation would die down, bro, I'm over here, stop talking. Trent will stop talking. This man Early still talking. Oh, yeah, you get to a whole different topic. I'm like, damn, Early, like, you want to just shut up for a second? Jesus, bro. Bro, he is hilarious, bro.
No,
but go ahead, Trey.
This is what I got to say about it. Because Early, right? Go ahead. You got your victory lap. Kudos. We was wrong about the Eagles. Like, at the end of the day, they got worse as the season went on. And it got to the point where even I was like, as somebody, like, I didn't want to rock with the Eagles, but I'm like, cool. Until somebody officially knocked them off, I'm not giving any other team other than the Eagles the benefit of the doubt because they were the latest one in the Super Bowl. There is not an established power in the NFC because it's gone back and forth between it being the 49ers, the Eagles, and whatever other team pops in.
The Rams and the Bucs.
Yeah, like the Rams, the Bucs, whatever. Like, it's been parity that whole time. So I was like, cool, whatever. Like, until further notice, the team that was in the Super Bowl last year, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Everybody else, y'all gonna have to wait till they get knocked off. Cool, they get knocked off.
But when you watch games, you still. And first and foremost, fellas out there, listen, chat. If you got something interesting to say, keep talking. Don't ever stop talking.
Hey, hold on. So, wait, real quick, Trey. The Dallas Cowboys are keeping Mike McCarthy.
God.
No. Jerry Jones got to go. I'm done with him.
He's the owner. He's the owner. He ain't going
nowhere. Why would you get rid of someone who
he needs to give it up?
Boy,
he needs to give it up. He needs to give it up. What?
He ain't selling that.
What is wrong with you? If that girl don't do cook, if she don't clean, if she don't do none of that, what? She listens to you, so then that means she can stay.
What she does is she don't cook or clean, but she'll hire a maid. She'll go get the groceries or go buy some food for us.
And they all do a bad job. That maid
who you think he gonna get?
Don't dust. That maid don't know how to dust. She don't get behind the fans.
If you put
what?
We gonna get Bill Belichick and fuss with him all day long?
I would rather have Bill Belichick than Mike McCarthy 1,000%. The hell's wrong with you?
You guys aren't Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones is an egotistical asshole. He's a narcissist.
That racist needs to get rid of that team. He needs to stop being the owner of that team. Just give it to his son or anybody else because he is ruining that team. He was ruining what they could be. I've been said, and I'm blaming Jerry Jones as the reason why they lost on the playoffs. Want to know why? You want to know why? Because there ain't no way in hell that Mike McCarthy could have Aaron Rodgers for so long and continuously wet the freaking bed, and you think that he could go on the Dallas Cowboys with Dak Prescott and do something on that crew. You gave Mike McCarthy a job. Why? And just
Mike McCarthy.
I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you. No, I ain't done. I ain't done. I ain't done. I ain't done. I'm not done early. I'm not done early because at the end of the day, for you to say just because he's a good boy and listens to his daddy, that means he can still stay in the crib. Hell no. Hell no.
All Cowboy fans know that the only way they're going to get out of this slump of Super Bowl is the day Jerry Jones doesn't wake up in the morning. Okay, and I hate to say that, but just let it be known that there are Cowboy fans around the world. The day Jerry Jones expires, I'm going to a party. Okay?
I think they're winning a Super Bowl the very next year. I promise you. Pack that racist up. I promise you. Pack them up. Pack them up. I don't want to see.
Let's be real, guys. Let's be real. There was never a black coach for the Raiders when Al Davis was living.
I'm dead. That's not true. Wait, hold on.
You think Antonio Pierce when he got a chance to coach?
Wait, hold on. Hugh Jackson.
Hugh Jackson was a good old boy.
Oh my!
No,
Antonio Pierce ain't having that.
You gotta chill, bro. That's crazy.
No. Yeah.
It's Jover.
Yeah,
He was a good old boy.
But you telling me, guys? You telling me a guy for years who only drafted fast players, no matter what position they played? That ain't racist. I'm gonna get the guy who runs the fast. That ain't slavery. Then what is slavery? Run that 40 and see what you. Oh, he's fast. We want him. That's slavery. That's slavery.
He's wild.
I'll say this
Early, you're wilding right now. I don't know why that came. I'm talking about the picture that I see.
Let me ask you this though, because
he was coming out there.
We was giving Dak praise because this is his best year of his career.
Keep them schools separated. That's what he was doing.
Hey, look, Dub, he was spectating.
Hey,
keep the locks on. Keep the locks on.
Hey, Dub, you should get rid of both Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott. They should have done that.
So this is the thing, right?
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, this Dak blew me. I'm done. I'm
Dak
is whack.
Dak is whack.
I gave Dak a chance this year. I was like, I was the dude. I seen the girl that nobody wanted. I seen the girl that everyone was telling me about. I seen the girl that was like, I was like, oh, she's not that bad. She's cool. She's showing me some good things. She's not as bad. Lo and behold.
Yeah, I give Dak a hard time, man.
New Year came around. She back doing the same thing that everyone else was complaining to me about. So I'm just sitting here. I'm like, I got to hold myself accountable for putting too much faith in Dak. This year, the man and what he did, inexcusable, done. Dak Prescott, pack him up too. He's done. He's not a top-tier quarterback. He's not a top-tier quarterback.
Like if Dak played
he's
in
not a
the
top-tier
80s,
quarterback.
Dan Marino.
That's crazy. We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
What the hell is wrong with you?
If Dak played in 85, he would be a top 3 quarterback, guys. Come on now. We are putting him on a pedestal against the greats of today. Dak ain't that bad as I want him to be. I'm telling you, not.
What the hell are you talking about, Early?
Did you not watch him throw that pick six right to the guy and not read the defense at all?
Has anybody ever seen Terry Bradshaw play quarterback? I'm just saying.
That was 60 years ago.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're talking about Dan Marino. Are you insane? There ain't nothing that Dak Prescott gonna do that's gonna be close to Dan Marino.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
That's a white boy. That's a white man right there. That's a real white man.
Jesus Christ.
Dan Marino is a real one. That guy's insane.
I'm telling you, Dak, honestly,
there's no way.
If Dak didn't play for the Cowboys, he would get a lot more of a pass, man. Because there's a lot of guys.
You know what? You're right. You're right with that. But at the same time, I think especially after this year right here, I think everybody would be done. I'm not hearing that because people still cook Justin Herbert. So let's not act as if just because he's on the Cowboys, he gets a bad rep. Justin Herbert gets cooked all the time.
Whoa. We comparing Dak's criticism to Justin Herbert's criticism? Because it's not even close.
Time out.
They both get criticized.
Those two quarterbacks are the most overhated quarterbacks in the league.
Yes. But Herbert got a lot of love, though. He got a lot more love than Dak. Yeah, he definitely gets criticized.
That's true. I'm gonna be honest, Dub. is there a Dak fan base? Like a
No.
Justin? There's a Justin Herbert.
Dak
Like
fan
I'll give you
fan
another
base.
example. I'll give you Matthew Stafford. People were cooking him too.
Yep.
So let's not act as if
he was
let's not have this victim mentality.
Was he,
and just be
was
like,
he getting
just
cooked,
be-
or did he just play
He
for
was
the
getting
Lions?
cooked in Detroit.
No,
He was getting
getting
cooked.
he was
He
getting
played for the
cooked in
Lions.
Detroit. I agree, but he was getting
Because-
cooked because he was on the line.
Thank you.
So
Doug.
did
So
he
what
step
I'm
foot
saying
out
is,
Detroit?
what
He
I
was a
let me
hero.
finish this. Let me finish this point early. My point is, don't act as if.
Early.
Don't- let's
Doug,
not have
early
this
just-
victim mentality and blame Dak being on the Cowboys on why he gets hate. No, if he was on any other team doing this nonsense, he would get cooked every single time, just like everyone else gets cooked. Aaron Rodgers even got cooked because he could have put a touchdown in the damn playoffs. So let's not act like Dak Prescott ain't gonna get cooked too. Come on.
I'm doing some side by sides of Warren Moon and Dak Prescott, and boy, Dak is
No.
clear right now.
Oh my.
No. No.
Dak is
Yeah.
clear right now.
Yo.
All right, what you about to say, Nick? What you about to say, Nick? You're insane.
So you know how he said the comment about like once he got out of Detroit, he was LA's hero.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? Once Jared Goff got out of LA, he was Detroit's hero. Isn't that crazy?
Whoa. Let's settle
What you
down
mean?
because let's
What
be
you mean?
real. If Matthew Stafford could have opened, if he could have walked into the Detroit Lions facility one day and shook hands with Dan Campbell, oh my God.
Hey, early,
Oh,
time out,
my
time out,
God.
early, time out, early. Watch this ether. Hey, early, they hired Dan Campbell. You know what Matt Stafford said? I want out.
He didn't know.
I
He
know.
didn't know.
I know. He wanted out. I ain't with
didn't
this
know.
rebuild. I want to win.
But that's
didn't
not
know.
because of Dan Campbell. He didn't want to
Exactly.
go
He's
through a
been there
rebuilding
for 10
phase.
years.
And he won a ring. And he literally won a ring. Right
I'm
after.
saying, he's saying if. I'm saying he had the opportunity. He said no. He
No,
literally
but
said
the thing is, and this is why I like, we could talk about this game right now with the Rams and the Lions. I mean, it's like my turn, your turn. Matthew Stafford leaves, goes to LA, delivers a chip, does what he has to do. Now the Lions, even though it's like a bittersweet moment, I didn't want to beat you, but we just got to beat you here. The Detroit Lions. Shout out to Dan Campbell. Shout out to Goff, David Montgomery. Shout out to that whole crew, Aiden Hutchinson, Amon-Ra, all those guys, bro. It's a beautiful thing to see. The first playoff series they've won in 30 years because of Dan Campbell, a guy that you, Nick, called a fake coach. You called him a fake coach, Nick.
Cook me.
It's ridiculous what you did.
When they were 1-9, I wanted him gone. Absolutely.
I know.
Last year.
I remember. It was
Absolutely.
after Thanksgiving.
Yes.
After Thanksgiving, how they lost.
To the Bills last year, and I said, I want him gone. And you know what, Dub? That turnaround they had, impeccable. I saw the vision. I know you saw the vision. We said the Lions were going to win the playoff game, right? And you know what people said, Dub? The Lions are just the 2022 Vikings. One and done. Make the playoffs and lose, right?
They should have.
Hey, you know what's crazy, Dub?
They should have been one and done. Like the Lions were like that game kind of got me tight because the Lions gave the game to the Rams. They were giving them the game. They were literally giving them the game.
The Rams just couldn't score in the red zone. That's what it was. They were kicking field goals.
Like they were
literally wild.
What did
Oh, and also, you know what? One of the game was Dan Campbell being aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of going up 7, kicking a field goal in the first half,
I think that might mess him. That might mess him up in the future.
The thing is, Trent, it's his blessing and it's his curse at the same time.
Yep.
He's either over aggressive and it backfires.
They were trying to lose that game so bad. They
Like
wanted
the
to lose
Cowboys-
that game so bad.
They were trying to lose that game so bad.
They were
bro.
Trent, the Cowboys game. There's no reason for why Dan Campbell. Well,
And another thing, bro,
on the
I don't know
4th
why
and
that-
7.
I love Staff sometimes, but Staff sometimes be blowing me. Why
He
are
be
you
doing
doing
some
fade
nonsense.
balls to Cooper Cup like he Megatron? What are you doing?
Whoa. They won.
No,
they won
no,
a
no.
Super Bowl for the fade ball. Fade ball. What the hell are you talking about?
No, the way Cooper Cup ran the route.
He said they
You don't
won
throw
a
fade
Super
ball
Bowl
in
off
that
a
instance,
fade
bro.
ball.
You don't throw a fade ball.
Eli,
You gotta give it. You gotta give it to your playmakers. I mean, Trent. He's
for sure.
6'3". He's 6'3". Got great hands. You
I
gotta
feel
throw
like
that
this
to your
example.
playmakers, man.
Dub, I know you don't watch college.
Whoa. Who's 6'3"?
Wait, hold on. Huh?
6'2". My bad. He's 6'2". Cooper Cup like 6'2".
No, this is what I'm saying. Though. This is what I'm saying.
6'4".
Let me give you examples. I'm gonna give you examples.
6'4".
No, he's not.
I'm
He's
gonna give you
6'1".
an example. Look, I know you don't
6'1".
want. I'm gonna give you an example of why I say that. In the college football playoff, I know it's college, but I'm just saying, just hear what's the example.
6'2", ho.
is Texas versus Washington. Quinn years on the last play.
We saw him in person, Dub. He's 6'1".
Man, who talking about? Cooper Kupp?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're
He was
saying
shorter than Puka in person.
Cooper Kupp is 6'2".
He was shorter than Cooper Kupp in person.
Y'all stop acting like in the chat. Y'all know I'm not the biggest Cooper Kupp fan, but we're not about to act like the
Puka's 6'2".
Hey, we need to have a serious conversation about Puka, but Trent, continue.
Nah, I was say everybody, chat, Huncho, chill out. You act like Cooper Kupp is just straight wash, bro. Nah, but what I mean by saying like
he might be, man.
Just don't throw him the jump ball because if they scored one red zone touchdown, they win the game.
Early,
they scored one. That red zone offense was terrible.
But I can understand. I think he'll bounce back next year. But another thing is not just that. I think people need to understand like with Puka and Kupp being with each other. I think it's kind of hard to like have them both eat at the same time because they both like play in similar ways, you know?
Nope.
So
lies. Because I watched literally the same player twice in history. Reggie Wayne and Marvin Harrison was the same player. Isaac Bruce and Torrey Hart were the same players. They both were cooking on that team.
Wait.
Torrey Hart and Isaac Bruce were the same player.
You think Marvin Harrison and Marvin Harrison are the same receiver?
They're completely
They were the same
different.
type of player.
Who?
Route running, separation. We talking about working inside, outside. They were just toe tapping. You think
that Marvin and Reggie were the same player?
Wait, hold on.
I mean the same type of receiver. I don't mean. This is what I'm saying. When I say same, I don't mean like they were the exact same person. What I'm saying is like they were the same type of receivers. You use them the same way. Same way you use Isaac Bruce, Torrey Hart the same way. You didn't throw jump balls to Marvin Harrison and then Reggie Wayne play inside. No. They both were the same type of receiver. Because once Marvin left, Peyton used Reggie the exact same.
But you had a guy. But you had a guy who could be that deep threat and be an elite deep threat, like Puka and Cooper Kupp. I think they're good enough, but it's not like they're not elite deep threats in my mind. So you got to use them in both in the short and the intermediate game, and one or the other has to be a decoy. So I'm not sure. Now I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm not saying it's not possible. But I'm saying if Puka and Cooper Kupp are on the same team, it's like it's difficult for them to go through in their first year. So I don't want people to call him I don't want
a lot of times.
I don't want people to call Kupp washed because I think there needs to be an adjustment period because of that. Because you have two similar players that need to find out how to play with one another.
Man, because they are used almost the exact same way.
I don't think the Marvin Harrison Reggie Wayne comparison is kind of an apples to apples thing, because Cooper Kupp and Puka are much more similar than what Reggie Wayne and Marvin Harrison were. Like
Marvin Harrison was faster. What I'm saying to you guys is that Marvin was a possession receiver for the most part.
I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying is this: like even as Marvin got older, naturally he had a couple of steps to give. So he like the way they used him, especially in Indy, like that whole like trademark play action with him running that pylon route, like you're only able to get that off if you can run. Even in his old age, when he started to slow down, he was still faster than Reggie Wayne.
But even though Reggie was known as a pass receiver, they used him the exact same way. Reggie was their deep threat. He became their deep threat when Marvin left.
Reggie was the guy that stepped in, but it wasn't always the same way. It was a lot more of him kind of being the underneath guy and them kind of running those routes, as opposed to like him kind of taking the place of doing Marvin Harrison stuff. The issue with Puka and Kupp is they are almost the same guy, not necessarily in terms of like skill set, but the way they're being used. Like Puka is not the route runner that Cooper Kupp is. Not even close.
Absolutely.
But
whoa. Let's settle down. It's his rookie year, and he's closer than you think now.
It's not close. You're wow.
It's not close.
It's not close.
Hey, hold on. Stop.
In 3 years, Puka will be Kupp, dog. Stop it.
Cool, that's fine. We talk about 3 years from now. I'm talking about right now.
That's 2027, though. Early.
I'm not trying to hear that he's. Hold on. Wait.
We old.
Wait, hold on. I don't know what's going on. I'm not trying to hear the whole he's a rookie shit, because homeboy came in being able to run routes. Like homeboy came in from jump. That was his calling card.
Who we talking about?
I'm talking about Cup. So what I'm saying.
Don't make that face. Don't make that face.
You can sit there and say, "Oh,
he came in the league as a route runner."
Okay. He always good.
Yes. What I'm saying.
There was a time when Robert Wood was the best receiver of that team, though. I'm just saying.
But he wasn't the best route runner.
We're talking about route running.
Just route running. Yeah.
Route running.
Cooper Kupp routes was always
What
better
I'm
than
saying-
Robert
What
Wood.
I'm saying is this: what he lacks currently as a route runner, he makes up for in literal brute strength. Like the fact that I watched Puka, like this ain't the first
He's
time
stronger than he look.
Ain't no stronger than he look. He just strong. Period.
Yeah.
He just strong.
That's the Hawaiian in him.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, when they
rolls.
Fam, when we was watching the game and they said, "Oh, yeah, he's Samoan and he's he's brother 4 out of 5 brothers." I was like, "Oh, that explains why you strong as hell. You had all your strong ass big brothers beating the hell out of you since the
they
time
say he's a dog pile on him. Yeah,
boy, they was dog piling on him, and you could tell because every time he caught that ball and one of them DBs tried to tackle him and they tried to just drag him down, it was like, boy, my older brother did more than that. 15.
All of Puka's brothers probably look like The Rock, honestly. Like young Rock. Like, they probably all look like The Rock.
All right. I'm gonna read some super chats.
6'4",
I'm gonna read some
smooth hair guys.
I'm gonna read some super chats. Lance Mansfield, feed me Kansas City. Let's effing go. And shout out to CJ Stroud. Also, screw Nick, Bubby 2 times.
Love you too, buddy.
Bubby, your name Lance? On your ass.
Where Isaiah James, where G Baby at? He off in Duval already?
He may be stuck. He literally stuck.
I want Puka to get offensive rookie of the year, but I don't know if he will. Honestly,
he won't.
It'll be CJ.
He has a better chance than what he did.
Anybody get anything over CJ, it's gonna be a problem. All right.
Yeah. The only way
CJ got hurt.
CJ
got hurt.
I'm gonna be honest. The only way they give it to Puka is if they rookie of the year. That's the only way.
I'm tired of that, bro. I really am. Are we gonna tax people for injuries or not?
You who?
Like I'm so tired of this. Like, why do we do this? Carson Wentz should have had an MVP, but he got hurt, and that's why he couldn't get it. So CJ Stroud got hurt. What the hell we doing?
Yeah, but if he finishes the season, it's a different ball game.
I'm not hearing that bullcrap, bro.
Nah, but no,
Lamar missed 2 games in his MVP season.
How many games CJ was it? 3? I thought it was 3.
Man, he only missed 3 games though, so he Gucci, bro.
3 games.
It was 2 games.
Yo,
I swear it was 3.
He missed 3 games. He led his team to playoffs, bro. It's over with. He got it. It's in the crib.
He missed 3 games, right?
Didn't they sit CJ the last game of the season? Or am I tripping?
No, I think he played.
He missed 3.
Oh, he missed 3 games. Or no,
he missed 3. 14.
Hold on.
14.
No,
14.
Wait. He played
3 games.
15. He played
It doesn't
15
even
and got
matter.
hurt. So
Puka had a phenomenal year.
Yeah, I told you it's 2.
But the thing is, though, Puka had a
he missed 2 games?
He missed 2, but he got hurt in one, so he only played 14.
But the thing is, though,
CJ, he missed 3 games.
They won their own division. They in the playoffs. It's in the crib, bro. He won offensive rookie of the year.
Bro.
That's in his
Puka
house.
had a phenomenal year. But no, with CJ, they won it, bro. Like it's over with. I don't think you can really debate it because he took literally a 3-team team to a division title.
And Puka had a good season, but it wasn't no.
But this doesn't make sense to me.
Whoa.
No, right? This doesn't make sense. But this doesn't. Wait. This doesn't make sense to me because Carson Wentz played 13 games and didn't win MVP because he missed games.
But
because he tore his ACL.
He never came back, Dub. And CJ Stroud would have got hurt and never came back. He don't get it.
What the hell does that matter for?
Dub. They're also going to factor in. He just took a 2-win team to a division title in the playoffs.
I don't care, bro. What are you talking about, man?
You're saying you don't care the whole night, bro.
Yes, I will say I don't care the whole night. I don't care about him dying. I don't care about this narrative BS. At the end of the day, Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz was having an MVP season. He played he missed 3 games, and they said he couldn't win MVP. I just want people to be consistent.
Who won MVP that year?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Did Tom Brady not go stupid that year? Probably.
Let me check.
But
Carson Wentz.
Let me check.
Carson Wentz played way better than him.
Just me personally, you're comparing.
He did, Dub. Carson Wentz was going to
You
win.
want to Dub? You want me to be nasty, Dub? I'm gonna be real nasty.
Yes.
The reason why Carson Wentz didn't win MVP because MVP means most valuable player on your team, and as Nick Foles showed you, anybody can win with that team.
That's crazy.
That is.
So he wasn't that valuable, and Nick Foles came in and won the chip.
Nah, bro. Bro. I'm not hearing that nonsense because you had Tom Brady that had a case, right? But everyone would agree that Carson had a better season.
Tom Brady had
4,500.
4,500, 32.
But at the same time, we have a guy in Puka Nacua right here that definitely deserves it. So in my head, for people to be consistent with how they vote
over
things,
the greatest rookie season of all time.
the man has one of the greatest offensive wide receiver rookie seasons too. What are we talking about? If Jamar Chase didn't exist, it would probably be him. So let's not act like he's not doing anything historic either. He come from a B. What the hell is it called, Trent? BYU. What are we talking about? And a guy that nobody even believed in. So he's doing something historic too. If he missed 3 games and he getting the offensive rookie year, why couldn't Carson get MVP?
If we doing what school he went to, Dub, and all this other stuff,
hold on. I'll put it like this.
Brock Purdy deserves MVP. We're doing that.
Yeah, it's true.
Now,
he just cooked you on that. I ain't gonna lie. He just cooked you on that.
No, he didn't.
He did.
He didn't. We're talking about no.
No, he just cooked you.
Brock Purdy ain't having no
relevant.
Who?
Brock Purdy.
No, it's like why you just
touchdowns and 8 picks?
Why you just holding on? Why you just holding on to 1 point? You have Puka Nacua having a historic rookie season. Like it's not just some regular stuff. Brock Purdy ain't doing something that's historic.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Dub. Okay, so cool. Let me ask you this. When is the last time?
He also has the Matthew Stafford tag.
Hold on. When is the last time we've seen a rookie quarterback take a 2-win team before to the playoffs?
Andrew Luck.
And RG3?
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford. We're talking about Calvin Johnson, talking about Cooper Kupp, Matthew Stafford tax.
Andrew Luck. That's a good one.
Yeah, and Andrew. Wait, and did he won rookie of the year that year?
RG3 did. They both made the playoffs, though.
But I think RG3 had a better season. Ain't that the year Andrew Luck almost threw 20 picks?
RG3 went dumb that year. Y'all got
RG3 went
RG3 off that year.
dumb that
But Puka's going stupid too, so that's what I don't understand.
No. CJ Stroud just took a 2-win team into the playoffs.
Trent, this is why you piss me off. Because you're the main guy that hates this wins and losses stuff.
It's an
Here you go using an argument. Nah, bro. Screw that stigma. Why you letting these old heads breathe, bro? That's that old head train of thought, bro. What's wrong with you, Trent? I don't even feel like I'm talking to you.
Okay, so Dub. When we talk about awards, does narratives and like team situations not matter? Does that not go in an MVP? Does not go in awards?
Yeah, but you don't go off of that.
No, but Dub, here's the thing, though.
I don't go off of that.
Dub, we're not the NFL. We're talking
Screw the NFL. So when when J-Rob sits here and talks about quarterbacks the way he does, I don't want to hear you say nothing about how he ranks them. Because that's just how the NFL is. So it's just okay. No, it's not okay. I hear what you're saying. I disagree. I hate everything you're saying. You're speaking nothing but lies, sir.
No, this is what I'm saying. Because I think this is more impressive. You taking a 2-win team and winning the division when nobody thought going to win 4 games, and he was wilding this year. Mm-hmm. The only thing that really messed up CJ Stroud's rookie campaign is that he got Brock Lesnar suplex and got a concussion. That's the only thing that messed it up. He had a perfect year, basically.
He's not wrong.
Wait, hold on. I gotta say something because I just thought about something.
Yeah,
I find it real funny that Dub is the person of all the people on this panel to be singing the praises of Puka Nacua like last year, like he wasn't basically saying that Matthew Stafford was the entire reason.
Wait.
You gotta cut me off for the third. Y'all done cut me off. You gotta let me rock now. I find it real funny that Dub is the one saying this because the way he was talking about Matthew Stafford in that offense a month ago, you would have sworn the only reason why Puka Nacua ever caught a ball is because every throw that Matthew Stafford made was directly.
Y'all just love misunderstanding me.
Telekinesis. So the fact that you were wait.
I love doing
this high-powered wolfing right now.
Yeah, that's
trying to take it away from CJ. When you was just crapping on the entirety of
just saying that.
This is why y'all don't listen. I was saying, hold up, Grant. I gotta mute you. There's a lot of noise. I was saying that Puka, because of the stigma around him, I will believe that he wasn't gonna get that much burn on any other teams besides the Rams. And how Matthew and that's where we just disagreed. I didn't say he wasn't that good. I didn't say he wasn't great. I didn't say none of that. All I said was the reason why he was able to be put on that level is because he was on that LA Rams unit with Matthew Stafford. And I will stand on that. 1,000. That's a big reason. And on top of I'm not done. I'm not done, sir. Because like I said, all I'm saying is I don't disagree. I don't disagree if you think that CJ deserves that, right? My whole thing is I find it very confusing for the NFL to give this award to CJ while at the same time, a guy like Carson Wentz didn't get that award mainly because he missed 3 games. That doesn't make sense to me.
MVP, Offensive Rookie of the Year, is 2 different things, Dub. That's relaxed.
I was about to say, the MVP is the NFL's is the highest award you can get. Like outside of being a Super Bowl champion, that's the highest award you can get. So yes, they're going to treat that differently than Rookie of the Year. Rookie of the Year is basically,
and I disagree.
I got a perfect question.
That's why I don't want to let these old heads breathe.
Wait, time out. I have a perfect question for Dub. Wait, I have a perfect question for Dub.
CJ Stroud is our Offensive Rookie of the Year.
I have a perfect question for him though. I want to see where you answer this. Dub, who should have won Rookie of the Year in 2020? Justin Herbert or Justin Jefferson? Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Justin Herbert, JJ had a crazy year.
He broke Randy Moss's record, didn't he?
Yeah, but Justin Herbert
what?
Broke his record doing what?
Justin Herbert wasn't starting in the beginning of the year.
So
what did he? Would I not just give that the credit more to Justin Jefferson too?
It should have went to Justin Jefferson.
Okay, I mean, at least you're gonna stay consistent with it.
That's what the NFL, but that's what the NFL should have been doing if they care about missing games so much.
This is why CJ Stroud deserves Offensive Rookie of the Year, right? There is a receiver that played in the league for 3 years.
And he started week 1, G baby. Oh, never mind. Yeah, he started week 1.
Listen, there's a receiver.
He started week 1 because of the lung puncture.
No, he didn't. I swear he didn't.
The lung puncture.
No, that happened during the game.
Herbert started. No, it didn't happen in the game.
It didn't happen in the game.
Right before the game or some shit.
No, I think it was
before the game.
Yeah, it was
started
right before the
week
game.
Yes. Where's the Chiefs? I watched the game live. Chiefs.
No, you guys are. No, he didn't. Tyrod Taylor was starting against the Bengals. Like you don't know what you're talking about. It was week 2. Like Jesus Christ. You got me thinking the Chiefs was week 2, and it was week 1 against the Bengals. You're cooked, G baby. You're cooked. Oh my God.
Listen, there's a receiver.
Even then, but that's just 1 game. That's not 3 games. So if Herbert gets that Rookie of the Year, I have no gripes. That's only 1 game.
Games, buddy. All right, buddy.
That's the NFL. What they do. Don't blame me. Blame them.
All I know is CJ Stroud made Nico Collins a 1,300-yard, 8 TD receiver. That is enough for him to win the award, guys. Like
I agree.
This, and if Tank Dell didn't get hurt, that's enough. Like, listen, Tank Dell got hurt and he still came out there and balled and got his team in the playoffs, man. He is the best rookie offensively in the NFL this year. Like, let that go, man. Let it go. Puka did great. Good season. 100 catches, 1,400 yards. But CJ Stroud is the guy.
Let me ask you this. Since I'm going to be nasty here, let's be nasty.
Let's be nasty.
How good would that Rams crew be if it didn't have the production of Puka, with Cooper Kupp being hurt in and out of lineup.
I think if Puka's not there, I think if Puka's not there, I think
you know why that's a bad. You know why that's a terrible question, Dubs? Hold on. You know why that's a terrible question? Now do the flip side and do that with the Texans, CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
Ask that same question you just said and do it with CJ Stroud.
Yeah, but no. Exactly. Listen, Trent, we already know, Trent, because the games he was hurt, they lost all those games.
0-3.
But y'all, why y'all arguing like I don't think it's okay for say that CJ deserves it? I'm just saying the NFL is not being consistent here. That's all I'm saying.
But I think
CJ didn't exist, then Puka would deserve it. But CJ
exists. Rookie of the year is kind of
what you mean, Doug? Lamar Hamlin's gonna win your favorite award, the comeback player of the year.
All right, I'm gonna read super chats, man. RG3 rookie year or Stroud rookie year?
I'm gonna go Stroud. I ain't gonna lie. I think
RG3 got hurt in that playoff game versus Seattle.
Cam's rookie year is better than RG3.
Yes, they played him when he had torn ACL and he tore that shit even more.
Yep. Yeah, I think Cam's rookie year is better than RG3, me personally.
Cam's rookie year was not.
I think I think as far as quarterbacks go, before CJ Stroud came along, Cam had the greatest quarterback rookie season of all time.
You said Cam?
You said
Cam rookie year was kind of crazy.
I'm sorry. I love Cam Newton. RG3 that year was insane.
I mean,
that dude
almost bugged too, bro.
Yeah, RG3 was nuts, but so was Cam Newton.
I'm not saying Cam Newton wasn't. RG3 had like only 5 picks. And I believe he had like 800 yards rushing.
Yeah, he did.
And how many TDs he had on the ground?
Yeah, he went 25. He ran 850 on the rushing.
I don't know how many touchdowns he had rushing, but I know he had like 20 touchdowns.
Bro, like RG3
21 touchdowns.
I just think breaking the rushing record.
Yeah, 21 touchdowns.
Wait, how many rushing touchdowns did he have?
Rushing?
8.
He had 8 or 7.
He had 7
like
rushing touchdowns.
30 touchdowns. That's good. That's a really good season for sure.
Because I just think because Cam had
wasn't that the year Alfred Morse spazzed though?
Yes.
Him and Alfred Morse was going crazy together. Pierre Garçon.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like Cam's first year, 35 total TDs. Your first year, you break the rushing record. That year was his pick.
Yeah, because the Panthers were really bad too.
I think Cam rookie year was dope too. I think it was phenomenal. But RG3 and what he was doing on the Washington Redskins at that time, bro, he was just bugging. Like he was bugging every single week. And it's like, I just think, especially as a passer, I just think in that stage of his career in his rookie season, I think he was just way better than Cam Newton at that time. Well, not way better, but he was definitely better. Not better. RG3 was better.
Over 4,000 yards and 35 touchdowns. You compare 3,200 yards and 27 touchdowns total to 30.
I think RG3 was a better passer than Cam Newton at that time.
And let's be real, that
RG3 was launching that.
Commanders team was better. That was a better team all around.
No, they have. Who has Steve Smith?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
All right, then. He's going to Pierre Garçon and Santana Moss, bro. What are we talking about?
Do that.
Pierre Garçon, like, let's be real.
So one Steve Smith versus Pierre Garçon, who had like a lot. Yo, Pierre, he was trash to me.
Josh Morgan, like, what are we talking about? Like, he ain't had no receivers to throw through. He was toting that rock to those guys, man. What are we talking about?
Now we want to big up Steve Smith, huh? Now we want to big up Steve Smith.
Hey, they did have Trent Williams at left tackle.
Damn, Trent Williams old, right?
And they had Ryan Kerrigan and Brian Arakpo when they were one of the best pass rushing duos in the league at the time.
That's true.
I'm just talking. You're talking about passing right here. We're talking about passing.
But we talking about what Cam had to do.
Everyone slow down, because like I hear the RG3 argument. I get what
RG3 wouldn't take his rookie season over Cam's.
Look, you probably
Cam Newton wouldn't take his.
That's because he tore his ACL and his career was over.
Well, you got Steve Smith, where you could just launch that hole to every time. I mean, come on, bro.
All right, we not going.
He had like 1,400 yards. He had like 1,400 yards that year. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I still think Cam's a great passer. But in that time frame right there in the rookie seasons, I would definitely be more comfortable with RG3 as my passer of my crew.
Yeah,
1,000%.
Yeah.
How about this? Let's have some fun. If Cam plays for the Commanders that same year, they beat the Seattle Seahawks, no doubt.
What? Because he's healthy? Shut up.
No,
No, because he was more of a fourth. He was more of a fourth.
They were gonna beat him. They were gonna beat him. He got hurt. He got hurt.
Could you imagine
Oh,
Bam?
No, there's no way you're using that game. There's no way you're using that game. There's no way. There's no way you're using that game. You act like Cam didn't have D'Angelo Williams and Jonathan Stewart. What are you talking about?
Hey, Smash and Dash was nice.
Hey, you
Nice.
know
Like, what are we talking about?
Very nice.
You know what's crazy?
Nice.
You know what's crazy, man? All
I'm
the
cooking you, man.
all the Simba
Not cooking.
memes on RG3, man, when he got hurt.
Nah,
You
but,
said what?
All
What
the
is-
Simba memes on
that
RG3.
was-
We want
when
to talk
he got
about
hurt.
real quick though. We want to talk about
That's
victory
all I
lap.
remember.
I just want to get this one victory lap real quick on Dub. Dub, remember how we had this argument?
It's been a bad.
Remember how we had this
year, bro.
argument earlier in the year, right before the playoffs on Press Box? We were talking about the Bills versus the Dolphins and which quarterback you trust more heading into the playoffs.
This man Tua can't handle the cold, bro.
trying to
Oh,
tell
he's
y'all,
cooked.
Tua ain't it. I keep trying to tell y'all, Tua, they gotta get me personally. They gotta get rid of him.
We got one more year. We just let him go.
Because my thing is though, Dub.
Can we?
Dub, my main thing is though with the
Shout out
Dolphins.
to you, OJ. Appreciate
It's
you.
the,
man.
same, it's the same thing. It's the same thing how I feel about the Eagles, but you don't get rid of Jalen Hurts, you get rid of the coaching. That team is way too talented to be getting first rounded. They're way too talented to be getting first rounded. Like, I'm sorry. You have Tyreek Hill, who a lot of people say is the best receiver in the league, top 3 receiver in the game. You have Jalen Waddle. He's really a number one. He just buys besides Tyreek Hill. You have Raheem Mostert, who had a career year. Devon H.A. is really nice. You have guys. Like, you have guys. And the fact that, you just can't put no faith in them. You can't put no faith in them. People talk about the play calling was so good. People talking about the play calling was so conservative in the Chiefs game. Why do you think? Look who's under center. A limited quarterback.
Well, it was cold too.
Yeah, it was.
But the
It was
thing is,
more.
Dub,
It was
but
more.
can we-
weather.
Dub, majority of wait, hold on. Dub. Hold on, Trey. Hold on. Majority of
Trey,
time,
I know what Trey's gonna say too. I think I know exactly what you're gonna say.
Wait, Dub, let me give you the stat though. Let me give you the stat. I think the stat just kept popping in my head. Dub, let me give you the stat. When Tua plays above 70 degrees and up, he's 22-4. When he plays under 70 degrees, he's 6-13. And mind you, and we all know playoffs, January, December, a lot of these teams go play in the cold.
Yeah, that man Hawaiian, he's not used to that.
If you're going to play in the cold, if you can't play in the cold,
Wait, I got a question then.
Go ahead.
Because we there's quarterbacks like Jared Goff that only have played the playoffs in the dome. CJ Stroud has only played in the dome. He's about to go to Baltimore in the cold. What if he?
We about to see how he played.
Yeah,
I think CJ is.
Everybody's anointing CJ Stroud at this top 5.
But wait, hold on. This is
playing for Ohio State though. It's very.
I know. Early. You can look this up. He played for Ohio State and complained about the cold when he lost to Michigan. You can look it up. That's a fact. That's a fact. You can look that up.
Look,
since we're doing a victory lap, can we talk about how after the first 8 weeks of the season, we were calling AJ Brown maybe the best receiver in the NFL?
Not me and Trent though, but you can talk about
that wasn't me.
That wasn't me
at all.
9 weeks of the season.
This is why I get
talk
mad
about
when
that.
people. This is why I get mad when people love talk about stats. Y'all wanted to kill Stephon Diggs for his major something he had in December. Nobody talks about how AJ Brown had 1,300 yards week 9, week 10, and then he finished the year with 1,400.
Nigga finished with less than 1,500.
He finished with 1,400.
He had 100-yard game in 9 weeks.
And y'all want to kill Stephon Diggs so much.
Did Puka have more yards than AJ Brown this year?
Yes.
Yes.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Hey, go ahead, Trado. Go ahead. I know you know.
Look,
He didn't.
Look, this is my thing. Specifically with Tua. I'm not gonna do too much because
he did have more. That's crazy.
I'm not gonna do. Yeah, that's wild.
That's wild.
Yeah, he did more.
That's wild.
Hey, look, wait a minute. And one less touchdown, Nick. One less touchdown, Nick. One less touchdown.
Early, and they were saying he was top 3. By the way,
Trey, like you said last year, bro. Trey, go off.
Top 3. Hey, J-Rob called him T.O.
Early.
That's still crazy.
I'm not gonna do too much, but I need to direct this at Dub because you know what I was about to say. We were like, man, Tua can't handle the cold. if Tua actually had an arm, he'd probably be able to handle the cold a little better. That's the whole reason why when we talk about arm strength, I know sometimes it gets overrated and people do too much behind it, but there's a purpose for why people are like, yeah, this dude has a strong arm. I want him. He might throw a couple of picks, but if I have to send him out there in 20 degrees and have him throw the ball and make it cut through wind, I'll be able to win a game. The Chiefs' offense has been destitute for the whole year. But you know what? They were able to survive because at the end of the day, the dude that they got under center, regardless of whatever's going on, he can throw it in any weather. It don't matter if it's sunny. It don't matter if it's raining. It don't matter if it's snowing. Like, it don't matter.
Hold on, Trey. I agree with you, but then on the other hand, as a Dolphins fan, Dan Marino in cold weather was putrid. Was absolute dog shit. Was horrible. I think.
But to be clear, he was horrible in warm weather too.
Fam, he played at Pitt. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, I just think having every game at 90 degrees through 70, and then you go play in 10 degrees.
Yeah, it's shocking.
Yes, your body is. You're just
wait.
We're
like not done with the Eagles. Can we also talk about the fact that the one time the Chris push doesn't work?
So Purdy, Aaron Butter with a super chat. Purdy literally set the 49ers passing record without playing 4 quarters. Nothing historic. # cry. Eagles cry. Dub. JJ Watt beefing with PFF.
PFF is ass.
I love it.
Better peak. Ray Lewis or Luke Kuechly?
What?
Ray Lewis.
Yo. What?
Luke right under him, though.
Luke is a dog.
Luke came on PC. Make sure if y'all haven't seen that video.
PC legend, yes. Luke Kuechly.
Is Luke? Where's Luke all time? As a peak,
I think he's top 2.
Top 2.
I remember we had this video. I remember there's a clip of us talking about this last one. I said Luke Kuechly's top 5. Y'all was trying to question me.
Top 5. Absolutely, Trent. Absolutely. Absolutely.
For his peak, he's top 3 linebacker.
He might be top 3.
For his peak, he's top 3.
Oh, his peak is definitely
crazy.
Who's 2?
Because I think he's better than Urlacher. Me personally.
Yeah, I'd be 2.
He's better than Urlacher.
I think he clears. I'm
going. I know. Listen, I'm gonna go Ray. Are we talking about just middle linebacker, right? Just middle linebacker, right?
Yeah, Mike's.
I might go Ray and I might go Mike Singletary to be 2 all time.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Luke's 2.
Being on that 85. See, here's the thing though. When you're on a historical defense and you're one of the main players, 2000 Ravens, the 85 Bears.
Yeah, you
Mike
know what?
was nasty.
Mike was a
Mike was a monster.
Well, yeah, Mike Singletary.
And he had them crazy eyes. And mind you, Mike Singletary only like 6 foot. He's like 5'11", 6 foot. He wasn't like 6'2", 6'3" like Ray Lewis.
And Patrick Willis didn't retire so early and played long. Oh my god.
Patrick Willis is one of them dudes too.
Oh my god.
Patrick Willis might be.
I don't know because they didn't win, and he also had Bowman.
Man, hey, look, I was
talking about winning with linebackers.
Yeah, we're not doing this.
Like that's insane.
Look, I'm gonna just say this about Navarro Bowman because Trent knows this. I love Navarro Bowman. Like Penn State legend, dude was amazing. Like his whole career. Let's not get this messed up.
He was a dog on NCAA on video games.
He was an absolute monster on that game. However, let's not get this messed up. He was always the number 2. He followed Patrick Willis. That's
full of shit because when Patrick Willis left, he was number 1. You talking to a nigga who knows the ball personally. I will have him on the show this week, and you better say the same thing to him.
Hey, I'm gonna say
because when Patrick left, he was the number 1 guy. It was literally him and Luke Kuechly as the top 2 linebackers. Don't be disrespectful.
Early. I said he was never.
Hey, he never said that, bro. He just jumped the gun crazy.
Don't defend your brother. Don't defend your brother. He said he was always number 2. When Patrick Willis left, he was number 1.
Wait,
respect with my Bowman name.
Wait, whoa. Well, number 1 where? Wait, what are you talking about?
When Patrick Willis left, Navarro Bowman was the best. Was the top 2 linebacker in the field. It was him.
No. I thought you said he was number 1.
I'm not talking about who's best in the NFL. I'm talking about on the team. Like, dog. Patrick
Willis was a super demon, man. Like, Once Patrick Willis left, LeVar Bowman still held up at linebacker.
Yes, but
He was
there's levels.
It was literally him and Luke Kuechly for best linebacker in the NFL for like 3 seasons.
Chill out. All I'm saying is this.
I got a room for the niggas I know. They watching, y'all. They
Clearly. Anyway.
Anything from DC, I ain't going. If they went to DC, I ain't going.
All right, chill out, family. Chill out. Jeez. Look, all I'm saying is this.
I'm trying to tell you.
All time.
But Navarro Bowman was hurt when Patrick Willis retired, by the way.
Yes, he was. But he played, and he was still a dog. I'm not taking that away from him, but it's levels to this. Like, I think the only dude that really got close to what Luke Kuechly was doing at his time, honestly, was Bobby Wagner, and the only reason why he isn't talked about nearly enough is because he played
the Legion of Boom.
He played with the Legion.
No, don't do that. Don't.
No. Look,
I'm talking about early, bro. I'm talking about Legion of Boom. You talk about the top two. The top two for mad long before Luke retired was Luke and Bobby.
Yeah,
Period.
It's Luke and Bobby.
Period.
After Navarro.
No. Bobby was better than Navarro for keeping in the beat.
He was not better than Navarro.
That's your man's, though. I understand it, though.
No, we're not talking about who. Can we be real, y'all? Can we be real for a second?
But wait. Early. The thing is,
KJ Wright. Whoa. KJ Wright. We talking about Earl Thomas, Cam Chancellor, Brad Hunter. We talking about Richard Sharp.
Did they?
Michael Bennett. No, he had dogs on that team. All he had to do was clean up.
Didn't Navarro Bowman go to a Super Bowl with the 49ers defense with like Alden Smith?
I hate when y'all discredit players that are on crazy teams and not look at the individual player. Even after Legion of Boom went to poop, it was still Luke and Bobby. They were literally 1 and 2.
Bobby might be top 10 all time, honestly. He probably top 10 middle linebacker all time.
He is.
Yeah.
He got numbers.
That's literally
But it's still Mike Singletary. It's Ray Lewis, Mike Singletary, and then Luke Kuechly.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm saying, though,
cool.
Bobby Wagner was definitely top 2. Him and Luke were top 2 for years before Luke retired. Like, be personal. I want to get to that super chat, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I was gonna say something.
Yeah, no, we need it. Yeah, we need a super chat. I can't lie.
I want to go to that super chat.
All right, guys. By the way, what conversations are gonna happen between Lamar Herbert if the Ravens win the Super Bowl?
Can I go?
Trey, go first.
Yeah.
Wait. This is what I'm about to say. No. This is just always remember to become a member of the Players Choice fan base.
Absolutely.
Sign up on YouTube, and on top of that, we also have merch for sale, so definitely keep that in mind.
I'm about to call merch.
Like, subscribe, and remember, we also are accepting super chats through PayPal and Cash App. But go ahead.
Right. Look, this is what I'm gonna say, because I've been saying we've been having our conversations for the last few weeks leading up to the playoffs amongst each other, and not only am I noticing a trend between us and our little Discords and Telegram chats and all this other stuff, but also in the national media. Every time we talk about the Ravens going on this run, it's like, hey, don't let the Ravens lose. What is it going to look like when they lose? What is it going to look like if they go out there and they have to face the Browns again for the third time? What's it going to look with that young rookie CJ Stroud? Okay, what I want to know is, why is everything being framed as what if they lose? Because if it's that high stakes on one side to where it's gonna solidify that Lamar is some fraud in the playoffs, then it has to solidify something on the other side too. So if he goes on a run after people, hey, don't lose to the Browns, hey, don't lose to the Texans, hey, don't lose in the first round.
I can answer that for you.
If he goes on a run and he ends up with a ring, especially after people have been doing all this talking,
yeah,
I'm gonna need people to retool some of these lists. I'm gonna need people to retrain some of their minds.
Great, I want to answer. Do you know what? You know why people are putting so much pressure and basically really
smoke y'all muffins.
Now, nobody up there interrupt me on this. So I'm gonna go on a little time. If we keep it in a bean train, well, first off, if you keep it a bean, the Ravens, Lamar's playoff record looks crazy. Lamar as a playoff performer looks iffy. So we're waiting to see Lamar to finally take that jump. Also, when you look at the AFC as a whole, the Chiefs look the weakest that we've ever seen them in playoff form. This is the weakest Chiefs that we've ever seen. The Bills streaky. We don't know how they're gonna go. And you're facing a rookie quarterback in the divisional. And this is the second time, and we all know he's about to be a 2-time MVP, and he's never been to a conference championship. This is gonna be his second time with the number 1 seed. The Ravens have to do something. This is the year, because they don't win, Trey, they will never win. This is deep. Like
that is true.
This is deep.
I hear.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because me personally, they have the biggest pressure to win the Super Bowl. I know we talk about the 49ers. I know but like the Ravens, like bro, because we give Lamar some of these like for example, let me last thing I'll say, like for example, like the Titans game. There was some crucial drops in that game with the 2019 year. But the fact that they lost the way they did after being 14-2,
he has some bad throws too.
Yeah, he had some bad throws too. But all I'm saying is that, like Trey, just think about this, Trey. In one game, right? CJ Stroud has more touchdowns than Lamar Jackson in the playoffs.
Oh my God, that's insane.
One game. So we need to see Lamar.
Can I cook y'all muffins?
Stopping Lamar from being realistically, Trey, what's stopping Lamar from being on the same tier, basically as Patrick Mahomes, is him as a playoff performer. Like, that's literally what's stopping him. That's stopping what a lot of QBs doing. Like, if Josh Allen goes on a run and he gets a ring, we're going to start looking. He's going to be closer to Mahomes than what we talk about.
Look, I'm not disagreeing with any of that. My only thing is, I don't want this to be a situation where we do all this wolfing about, oh, Lamar Jackson better do this, Lamar Jackson better do this, Lamar Jackson better do that. And then he finally does it. And then the response is, oh, well, about time. No. No, because again, if it's that pivotal on one side, it need to be pivotal on the other. Like, it's got to be even. So if
but think about this though, Trey. Just think about this.
Got a turning point in his career. It needs to be a turning point, not just a bunch of motherfuckers sitting there waiting to hate.
Facts. So let me ask you this, Trey. Let me ask you this a question then, because the same way how people talk about Justin Herbert and talking about, oh, he has all the talent, all the tools in the world, but we haven't seen nothing. If Lamar loses again, are we going to have that same conversation? Because he's winning all these MVPs and all this stuff. Yeah. Like, just think about this.
That's his point. That's his whole entire point, actually.
All the top 5 quarterbacks. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, though. I just feel like when you look at Lamar's resume in the playoffs, all the top 5 quarterbacks besides Justin Herbert has at least a good playoff game. Mahomes had a good playoff game. Burrow had a good playoff game. Josh Allen had a couple good playoff games.
At this point,
Lamar hasn't had one.
Look,
no, he hasn't.
This is also the first year Lamar has ever been in the playoffs where he actually had real weapons.
Yeah, and Mark Andrews is back. So
Mark Andrews is practicing now. So
he got Mark Andrews. Isaiah Likely's been playing he's been playing well. Zay Flowers is coming to his own. Odell's gotten more healthy throughout the season. They have a real arsenal of weapons. Now is the time for you to take that next step. So yes, I agree with you. All I'm saying is the way this has been framed for the past couple of weeks as we've gotten closer to the playoffs, specifically when folks talk about the Ravens, is don't let them screw this up. Okay, but what if they don't? What you gonna say then? Because I ain't heard nobody talking about that part. Because it's 50-50. It's two sides to that coin. Ain't nobody been addressing the other side of it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Can I say this now?
Go ahead, Early.
Go ahead.
Back on Navarro Bowman and Bobby Wagner.
Wow.
Wait a minute. Let me say this. Navarro played from 2010 to 2017. He was an All-Pro 2011, 2012, 2013. He got hurt in 2014, right?
Yeah.
Bobby Wagner played 2012 to now. Bobby Wagner was an All-Pro 2013, I want to say. No, 14, right? And 2015, Navarro Bowman comes back, and guess who's All-Pro? Damn sure with Wagner didn't get it again 2016. So, like I said, when they play in the same era, Bobby was better than him.
Hey, Early, I got one question for you.
You said it right the first time.
Wait, I got one question for you. Has Navarro Bowman ever been in MVP conversations?
Yes, he has 2 MVP shares. Guess who has MVP? Bobby. I'm sorry. He has 1 MVP share, and Bobby Wagner has 2 MVP shares. 2 MVP shares.
Where? Because me personally, because I remember when Bobby Wagner was top 5 MVP vote. He was top 6.
Listen, for their career, Bobby Wagner only played 7 seasons. He has 585 solo tackles. Bobby Wagner played damn near 7 more seasons than him, and he only got 400 more solo tackles than him. Man, come on. We can do this all day. Bobby went on the ball moment, man. And the ball moment played for that leads the boom.
Early?
What?
So early, you think Navarro?
I really watched Navarro, though. He was a dog.
So
no, he was a dog.
You can't beat when we play the same season and you play 16 and I play 16. I'm the all-pro. The only way you get all pros is when I lead the league. Every year I was in the league, you didn't get all pro. Every year I was in the league, you didn't get all pro.
I got him. So you know why I hate this all pro? You know who's an all pro this year? Deron Bland.
Was he actually?
Listen.
Come on, Early. Come on, Early.
6 pick sixes is pretty tough.
But we
and he in the top 10 corner.
You
in the top 10 corner.
We've seen players
Early in the top 10 corner.
Versus
I don't like that. I don't like that. That's a bad argument.
I mean, I'll just say this about Lamar, and then we can move on. My big, I'm a huge Lamar guy because I know Lamar has had struggles with his postseason, right? And I know, Trey, you said that there's one part of the conversation talking about if he doesn't do it, but what if he does do it? For me, the other side, if he does do this and he can win a Super Bowl with this team, because honestly, I think the Ravens have a shot to win it this year with these weapons. My biggest thing is a lot of people have criticized Lamar coming off of his postseason performance because you can do everything you want to in the regular season. But when you get to the postseason, this is what matters. If he loses this game, the media is going to drag him because they're going to give him this thing that he can't get it done in the postseason. But if he can get it, I want him to get it done because, like you said, he's got the talent, he's got the weapons, he's got everything he needs to succeed. There's nothing in my mind that says that I don't think Lamar can win this Super Bowl.
No, it's not.
I know a certain big-headed white quarterback that was terrible in the playoffs, even when he won the Super Bowl twice, and no one gives him a bag, right?
Everybody gets Peyton Manning flack for it. Everybody does.
Yeah, I give Peyton Manning
not enough.
Not enough.
They don't give him enough of it. But what I'm saying is,
no.
Even the years he won, he was terrible.
That's why he's not the GOAT. That's literally why Peyton Manning is not number one.
We are 6 people. Man, look, we 6 people that might agree, but a lot of people don't.
No, I'm saying
it's a certain Indian guy with muscles who thinks he's the best quarterback of all time.
What?
He's talking about Jalen Carter, the Eagles D tackle.
Jalen about
different Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
Now, Del, what other game did we didn't talk about? We talked about the what's the name? We talked about the Detroit game. We talked
about the Chiefs and the Tua.
We ain't really. We talked about Tua. We talked
about them Cowboys, though.
Oh,
no, let me get this.
We talking about the Buccaneers.
We ain't talking about Jordan Love though.
Del was supposed to go like a look. No, I asked Del about it and he forgot because we went into a whole nother tandem. But yeah, what was you saying? He's like, here's the thing. I remember you said that. So what was you about to say about the Cowboys, bro?
Well, I said the thing about Jerry Jones and how the races. I talked about the Cowboys,
though. We talked about him.
I talked about Dak Prescott and how
I said it until he passes away.
Mike McCarthy definitely needs to be fired. I don't think he should be coaching anybody.
So who do they hire?
I wouldn't talk about.
Yeah, that's not. Y'all know that's not gonna work.
Because Jerry Jones is still
early. You're saying
how?
You're saying
it didn't work with Bill Parcells. Stop it! It's not gonna work with Bill Belichick.
Yeah, Mike Vrabel, Bill Belichick.
What about Vrabel? Does Vrabel work?
No, because again, that's another headstrong coach. You have to be a puppet to play for Jerry Jones.
And that's my point. Get that racist out of there. That's been my point for the whole time. Get that racist out of there. But listen. I do want to talk about Jordan Love though.
Oh yeah.
Do we need to talk about Jordan Love and how
top 5, baby?
I seen a post. They was like, they said, yo, whoever's in charge of Green Bay's drafting needs to get a raise because they went from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers to now Jordan Love.
Now it's the black man's turn.
And bro, Jordan Love, phenomenal. What a great first season for him. Salute to him. Not a lot of people believed in him. I didn't believe in him like that. I didn't know him that well. But he's phenomenal, bro. I mean, The Green Bay Packers got their franchise guys, so you love to see it, bro.
Do we agree that, but other than Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen, Jordan Love is number 3 when it comes to thrower of the football, arm talent, and just the way it looks? He top 3. He is top 3.
No.
I'm not there yet.
Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Jordan Love. You can't name better.
Early.
Is he a better thrower of football than Brock Purdy?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I said that for early. I said that for early, but he's not a better thrower than Matthew Stafford.
I don't know if it's better than CJ Stroud.
Also, shout out to Aaron Jones too.
Jordan Love throws better than Matthew Stafford and CJ Stroud.
Killed that team.
What?
This is what I'm gonna say about Jordan Love. And this is what. Yeah, that's.
You know what's crazy? For a guy that had a last name Love, he gets so much hate.
He don't get hate.
You're saying.
Look, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Because look, this is what I'm gonna say. Right, this is what I'm gonna say.
Joe Burrow.
Jordan Love is tough, but I'm gonna just pump the brakes a little bit because this is like deja vu again last year with Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, it's not.
Well, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Early. You wasn't on PC before, like you wasn't here yet. I remember the same exact talks with Jordan Love, because again, Jordan Love that first half of the year, like it or not, or you try to make it seem like it wasn't, he wasn't playing that well.
You're a liar.
Half,
you're a liar.
I'm a liar.
You're a liar.
How am I lying?
You're a liar. Because I watched him go against the Bears, throw 3 touchdowns, 0 picks.
Okay, so
his first 3 games.
Early. Let me ask you this. This is what press box members.
He was 3-0 his first 2 games, Trent. You're lying. His first 2 games was 3-0 with 2 wins.
Early. So let me ask you this question. Why in the middle of the season we was talking about if Jordan Love was still the guy for the Packers? If he wasn't playing like that.
So was Dobbs and Watson not hurt? Was Aaron Jones out? Like, which I not talking about is that there were injuries on that Packers team that got healthy towards the end of the season.
This is one thing I don't like when y'all do. Why do y'all always go to the weapons and not talk about the individual QB play? Sometimes the players have nothing to do with you playing like a bum. There was moments in the season Jordan Love was playing bad in the first half. That's why
he played bad for like 4 or 5 games, Trent. Okay, it's happened. How many games did Josh Allen play bad? How many games did Patrick Mahomes play bad?
Is that not almost half the season? You're making my point. I literally just said in the beginning of the season he was mad inconsistent, and then the second half of the season he turned up. It's the same conversation that we had with Trevor Lawrence last year.
But he showed you the first 2 or 3 games what he could look like. Period.
No, the first 2-3 games, everybody thought Jordan Love was about to wow out the whole season, and then there was a mean stretch where he wasn't playing good.
65 completion percentage, 4,200 yards.
Why are you stat watching?
That's wilding out. That's wilding out.
That's wilding out.
Stat watching. You literally just proved my point.
I watched him. I dropped that man on my fantasy team when everybody laughed at me.
Wait, so early. But you
give
just
me
said to me,
Jordan Love.
Early. You just one of the funniest people I know.
Bro, that's what, bro.
Give me Jordan Love. They laughed me out my fantasy team. Who you got the quarterback, Earl? Give me. I want Iguodala. I laughed last.
What place did you finish at?
Second.
Oh, good. Nice.
Oh, that's only because one of my homeboys had Christian McCaffrey, Josh Allen, and Amon St. Brown. It was hard.
Early, you ever get a concussion in fantasy football?
What? No, I never got a concussion in fantasy football.
Okay, good.
I didn't get that. I'm not gonna lie, Dick.
No, all I'm saying is
dumbass joke.
All I'm saying is early. I'll just get. This is my advice to you. Just pump the brakes a little bit before you look like.
But can we do this though? Can we go look at Trevor Lawrence's actual play and look at Jordan Love was scoring? Dog, we're talking about 70%, 84%. No picks. This nigga no picks for like 6 weeks.
Yo, his second half of the season.
I watched Jordan Love. I drafted him
in fantasy.
I
need to be in charge of that.
On the fact of the Cowboys, I gotta get nasty for a second, because when I made my predictions for this game, I said that I felt like if Jordan Love could have ball out and actually have a great game like I've seen him have, the Cowboys were going to stand a chance. I posted that on TikTok. my Instagram, my Twitter got blown up with a bunch of Cowboys super fans saying, you don't know what you're talking about. Quit talking sports. You should give up on life. You should stop talking. You don't know what you're talking about. The Cowboys going to kick their ass. To all the – hold on. Actually, you know what? Let me put this on because now we got something to say. So all those Cowboy fans that were in here telling me all this shit.
Is that a fedora?
Yeah, come
Aaron
on,
Jones made your whole defense look like a Pee-wee squad. Romeo Doubs had 151 yards, and Jordan Love had 3 touchdowns. And this is the same thing that the Cowboys hype up every year. I gave up on the Cowboys in 2016 when they had to play Green Bay and they had Dak, Zeke, and all those guys on that offense. And what did they do? They sell because
Riley,
year,
why do you have a fedora in arm's reach? Who are you, Frank Sinatra? Like, why do you have
I mean, I like it. I
like
rock
Ashton
it,
Kutcher right now. What is going on, man?
Actually, that's exactly what I was
Let
going to
him
say.
cook.
But my thing is, at the end of the day,
Was you wearing that hat when you made that take?
no, I wasn't actually,
Okay,
but I should have. But my thing is, I'm gonna take it off because this headphones don't work unless I don't have it on. But my thing is, the Cowboys have always been inconsistent in the playoffs, and the only way they're gonna change is we've already said this. Jerry, the head man, boss man, that old man is not gonna be able. Y'all Cowboys aren't gonna win a Super Bowl until that guy's either 6 feet under or he gets out of the boss's chair. That's it. Mike McCarthy staying, so y'all are cooked because he honestly should have been fired. Dak, I still don't know why Dak is still the quarterback. How long has he been on that team? 7 years, and y'all haven't made it out of the divisional still? Like, there's so many factors that I could say. The Cowboys aren't going to win a Super Bowl in my lifetime unless they make changes, but the way they're acting like they don't want to change. So if y'all keep losing and don't start hyping this up and getting on this train, and then you have shit like this happen. Like, it was so bad. You had Jimmy Johnson on Fox giving y'all a halftime speech. You got to know how bad it gets for Jimmy Johnson to be giving his speech on halftime.
Jimmy wanted the mic. Jimmy said, man, give me some headphones.
30 years, and more importantly,
And he was like,
they can't hear you. They in the locker room, bro.
and look, I'll say this. Last thing I'll say. At the end of the day, I got nothing wrong with, like, I think Jordan Love played incredible. But the Cowboys are going to always be in the same situation they're in if they don't make changes. And the way it's looking, they're refusing to make the change. So if y'all keep repeating the same pattern, I don't want to hear anything about y'all saying y'all them boys or nothing. Y'all a bunch of frauds. Y'all got beat by Jordan Love out in the Green Bay Packers. I don't want to hear nothing. You let a 7 seed beat y'all for the first time. So the 7 seed beat the 2 seed for the first time in playoff history. Fuck out of here. I don't want to hear none of that. Oh, my.
Damn.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I know he probably got baked on what's the name on IG. They be doing it on IG. Yo, you post them reels, bro. They be on that.
They killed me. They said you actually. I'm not gonna repeat.
You can't even say it. That's how you know they was cooking.
That's just bad.
I mean, Wiley, you are a little doofy, man. Come on, man. You're a little doofy. You're a little doofy.
Hey, early. You know what's crazy? Baker Mayfield got the same amount of wins as Dak Prescott in the playoffs. And he's had 8 different head coaches.
Hey, man. That ain't crazy to me. You know that's crazy? That's crazy? I watched CeeDee Lamb drop a couple passes, but you know who wouldn't drop them passes?
He dropped 2 passes. Get a grip. Get a grip. He dropped 2 passes.
Brandon, you would have caught those passes.
Get a grip. He dropped 2 passes, bro.
He'd have caught those passes.
All right. So Brandon,
Okay.
you get locked up by Jair.
Okay.
He won't.
He won't. All right.
He won't.
Okay. Cool. Angie Carr, I've been saying to give him grace. Now look, love him.
Love is him. Love is him.
Like Trevor Lawrence all over again.
Love is him.
Get that hate out your heart.
It's not, bro.
It's not. Hey, I just don't want to put a label on
Early.
him and like hype him
You know
up.
who you sound like early? Dawson. Who does Early sound like right now?
Riddell.
He sounds just like G-Bot.
No. Actually, Early was pushing it with that time.
He was. Wait, hold on. Wait, Dawson. Was G-Baby not doing the same thing with Trevor Lawrence?
Yeah,
he wasn't saying he was top 5, but he said he could be if he balls up the year after.
Oh, we know Early always jumped the gun. He called Brock Purdy Tom Brady. We know
he is baby Brady.
All right. You got it, Trent. You got it with that one.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, hey guys, but remember, Trent defends Daniel Jones. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, hey man, look, man, we can't trust you, Trent.
Daniel Jones, though. That's not.
We can't trust you.
I mean, what you mean?
Can't trust
you defend Justin Fields. I mean, we can talk about that, bro. Like,
I'm done.
All right, y'all watched a couple films and he ain't look the best I want him to look. He's still gonna be a great quarterback.
He need to go to a new team. He got one more chance, though. That's it.
Yeah.
If he goes to Atlanta, it's over. Just let you know that.
I hope he does. Hometown.
It depends on what fit, but
fellas, that's gonna conclude today's episode. It's good to be back, man. I can't wait for us to be back here on Monday. There's so much to talk about.
Eagles suck. The push is dead.
that's
Jason
crazy.
Kelce retires. Tush push is dead, man.
Y'all be easy. Remember to like the video, subscribe, check out our merch, become a member, join the PC community, man. Y'all be easy, bro. Salute.